Welcome back. Back again. Yugi's back. Guess who's back?
Hello everyone, welcome back to another exasperating episode of Dungeons & Dragons. We're finally here, after all this time. I think.
Well, it's only been a couple seconds.
Maybe. Probably.
Oh
hopefully.
yeah, definitely a couple seconds.
I don't know.
I mean, between the time that this person played the last video and this video, it's only been like a second. And I mean, in the grand scheme of the universe, I mean, this is only like a fraction of a fraction of a fraction of a blink of an eye. So,
Okay,
so
that's
some perspective, guys.
I don't think that's how that works.
Yes, it is.
Just need to go freaking power my reactor. Oh.
So what's up with Electra's voice
Being
thing?
muted. I don't know. Electra, why can't we hear
Well,
you?
if it flashed for a second,
just
there it is.
speaking.
Okay, so it's working. That's what's important.
Indeed. Anyway.
No,
so
David.
Last time.
No, fuck
Yeah.
last time. David,
Mhm.
I have questions and I require answers.
Okay.
Today, I don't care how many words there are in there. You have eye holes and you can use them to read.
I don't know, but Dave, aren't you like Daniel? You can't read too much.
That's different. I think he might actually get a headache sometimes if he tries too hard.
Oh, okay. I didn't actually know that. Might be then.
Oh, there was a /s in there.
Okay. I don't know shit, dude. I don't know shit.
That sounds like a personal problem. I'm sorry, I'm really fucking passive-aggressive right now. David put me in a badass fucking mood, dude. I'm sorry. I honestly apologize.
Dave, you're banned.
Can we,
Look, it's not
can
my
we
fault.
slash...
I have some reading glasses to put over your glasses. It's a blue light is bothering you.
What?
I know for like reading on the screen, sometimes the blue light is what bothers me and gives me a headache. So
Do you have another light on, or is like the room dark when you're staring at your screen?
It's fine. Don't even worry about it.
Well, while you're reading those questions, David, which I really hope you are, because that would be very mechanically beneficial. On the other hand, just to make sure, Electra, you got your +1 sword. I know that's important. I just want to double check we got that, because that's probably the most important thing we have right now. And Chris, while we were gone, I'm sorry, while you were gone, I believe we got 55 XP?
Did we?
Yes, so you should bump yourself up by that much.
What'd we fight? What'd we fight, by the way?
wait, no, we got more than 55. We got 95.
Oh, that's right, the shadows! We got 95 XP.
Yeah, man, I got attacked by shadows.
And
Good
I
job.
believe you also have, like, what, 5 or 10 more gold than you had before, or something like that?
Okay,
Yeah,
okay,
10.
I'll just count as 10.
So, alright. Just want to make sure you got that down, because I know you like them XPs.
Yeah.
Thank you. Thank you for letting me know. This is great news, because now I can go back.
Also, I put
Why
in,
are you
I
in the
put in
water?
the chat up there, I'm gonna, like, scroll up
You're
a
in the
bunch.
water right now. Let me
Okay,
see.
so-
Okay, there we go. Okay, hold on.
To the answer to the first question,
Time out. Chris, you get, go in your inventory, you have also acquired 1 wax, 2 books, 2 flasks of oil, a vial of poison,
Where is
2
it at? I'll
scrap
just go
metal,
there.
and 5
Where is
gold.
it? Where is it? Is it up in Discord chat or
Yeah,
this
it's like
chat?
way up in the Discord chat.
Okay, can you pin it?
It's just a little bit before the Finn picture,
Okay.
if you want to
That's
read
fine.
it yourself.
I got passive regen. I'll scroll up. So.
Yeah, so you got a couple material types.
Okay, I see Batman. I mean, I see the Spider-Man. Too far.
Yeah, Spider-Man was a little too far. It's
I
like
don't see it. There's the fandom. There's the frickin'.
here. Hold on. I'll just copy pasta.
Just copy pasta it, please, and thank you.
So I know there's like a couple time things in there because I was lazy with my cappies, but like it's in there somewhere.
Okay. If I have a question, I'll ask.
Gotcha. Also, I got the martial arts book called Back Before Everyone Was Kung Fu Fighting, a guide to ancient martial arts.
Thank you.
Oh, so I get a vial of poison and 2 scrap metal. Oh boy.
Yup.
You
Does
played
anyone
my
else hear
character
something?
well.
No problem.
Thank you, Goda. I played him well. I don't know personality-wise, but looting shit.
I hear something rhythmic.
Alright, but yeah, we back? We ready?
Electra, what kind of chair are you sitting in right now?
I'm sorry.
No.
I'm sorry. Repeat the question.
What kind of chair are you sitting in right now?
I'm just sitting on a rug.
No, that's a washing machine, man. Or a dryer.
Wait, really? That's a washing machine in the bed? I thought that was some funky ass
Yeah.
rocking
Tell by
chair
the
or
sound.
something. I don't know. Well, whatever.
Yeah, I get stuck in the kitchen whenever we play this.
Hmm.
Yeah.
Wow.
Do
You're,
that in the
you're a
closet.
great husband, David. You know that?
Yeah, no, yeah, he's doing a great job. He's putting her where she belongs.
Oof.
Ooh.
We need a really fucking hard oof in the chat.
Oh, I'm sorry.
Oh
I'm
man, I need to
sorry.
go back to the office.
Oh, yo, I got more flasks of oil.
Hold on,
Sweet.
let me just
I am
Yeah,
so
Joe,
sorry.
pull this
let me
back
go
up. Actually, no, wait, I can just do
Pass
that.
Question. Was it specified if these books are blank or not?
They're blank.
Okay.
Yeah.
There we go.
They be
Got
blank
that
books.
hard
Oh, David, are we
oof.
still sticking with what you told me that the book lets me do? Or do you...
Yeah, no, we're sticking with that. No, yeah, guys. As I said, I've been feeling kind of off today, so I didn't put any extra work into this campaign today.
Yeah.
Anyway, let me just grab one more thing. So, as for your first question, Vale, no, you cannot inscribe your... Since it's a long rest, you cannot inscribe during a long rest because that would, unless you just don't want the long rest and you just want to inscribe instead.
I'll just inscribe afterwards and we can sit our asses here for 2 extra hours then, David. Since you would prefer that.
Man, I'm feeling some really hostile aggression right now.
You should be.
I don't know why, Nico. You don't actually have a reason to be mad. But anyway, as for the second question, let me see.
The humming of a...
The humming of a hum.
Can I
The humming of a
Oh, are you saying can you learn the poison spray spell?
effectively, I suppose.
I
Because
mean-
you can't inscribe cantrips, and cantrip scrolls are like worth jack all. They're cantrips. Like the entire point is that they don't do much, but they're infinite use. So having a one-use version of it doesn't really do anything. Fake is not really useful.
Hold
That's what
on.
I'm kind of
to put
asking. Like, what's
poison.
the point of?
Hold on to it. And I will have an answer to you by soon, hopefully. I'm not entirely sure. Because
Soon.
that doesn't seem like it would be an issue, but it's something I've never really thought of before.
Alright.
As for your third question, you can get XP by doing other things and killing encounters, in fact. And completing quests. In fact, y'all have already gotten some XP for not killing things. And on a basis to basis, I'm not going to say, oh, you're always going to get XP if you run away from an encounter successfully, because that just isn't true. But, I'm not going to intentionally punish the party for avoiding conflict. For example, in the diplomacy situation earlier, if you would have successfully maneuvered and gotten them both to ally with each other, then I would have awarded you the XP. In fact, a little bit more XP than all of the goblins would have been worth.
Shouldn't have rezzed Chris. Should have had him be the bard. Would have worked out better.
No, because they still wouldn't listen to me. Like, dude, again.
No, yeah, the
you
goblins
dropped the
respect.
ball.
Yeah, no, the goblins respect strength, and from their point of view, you killed like the two most powerful ones among them. So they were listening to
you completely dropped the ball.
Drop the ball? My character's not a diplomat. That's not his thing.
You literally screamed, "Ugh, effort!" and then stopped.
I mean, he was playing his character. His character just wasn't ready for that. Anyway,
I get that, but I'm frustrated. I'm
You know,
frustrated. Okay.
to be fair, you will like really exaggerate that, and I did try stuff, and they are bad at diplomacy.
that's true. He did try things. I'm pretty sure.
He didn't try things the whole time. He gave up halfway in between.
Well, that's because they were being difficult.
Man, diplomatic agencies being difficult. Never heard
I mean,
of that before.
it was more work. I don't give a fuck if we would get extra XP. I'm sorry, but it was more work than it was worth at that point.
Yeah, no, it wasn't.
Two party members were like disinterested because it was taking too long. I imagine being the reason. I don't know. One guy they apparently weren't gonna listen to anyways, and then Joseph wasn't even here. So like. I'm like the only one, and I'm just like, well, I'm not the diplomat, and I still gave it a shot, but like, I'm not gonna do more than my character kind of could, kind of should do.
Oh no, I get that. I'm just still frustrated. I'm just frustrated just because, I one chance I could use my fucking charisma stat, and I didn't even get any reputation among
Should
the
have been a
goblins,
strength
so.
build.
At bird person.
So, what was your? Can you tell me again about the question about
The counter spell.
counter spell? Yeah.
Third time. As far as reactions go, well, see the thing is, the counter spell uses your reaction to cast, which is fine. There's also another thing you can do about figuring out what an opposing, or even just another, it could be friendly too, it doesn't matter, spellcaster, what spell they're casting, but that also, at least in combat, is supposed to use your reaction, at least as far as most people do it. I have been reading things, and apparently the great majority of people allow you to make the check to see what spell they're casting and the various details about it. The name, the level, what it does if you don't know what it does, what school, etc., depending on stuff. As part of the same reaction to cast counterspell, because from what I've been telling, a pretty decent amount of people at the very least, at least the vocal people, kind of have the same questioning issue I do of counterspell doesn't really... It kind of conflicts with that same thing, because it's just like, oh, well, it's just it's a complete shot in the dark. Base, raw counterspell is a total shot in the dark. It's a crapshoot. And so the point is that it's kind of like, can we make it not a crapshoot? Because that would be nice. And that's kind of the point of it. Is like, can you just make it to where you can do both things as part of the same reaction? Because, like, I mean, the whole point of the spell is to stop it, but, like, by raw, you would always be counterspelling an unknown spell. So, like... I mean, the whole point is that you should be able to tell what spell they're casting and know what type of counter movements and words and stuff would need to be done in order to stop it, you know? That kind of, like, in-universe makes sense. Like,
Mhm.
But then, like, mechanically speaking, it's just like, I don't know, do it and maybe it'll work. I don't know, you know?
Um. Yeah. What I think. Honestly, I don't even think that you'd have to use a reaction. I just think, cause like naturally, like let's say I was over trying to listen. Like I was in the middle of something, and I happened to hear that somebody was that someone I was talking to was saying something under their breath. It doesn't take me like extra noticing to notice that they're doing that. So,
Yeah, I'm just saying that by raw, you can't do both, because both actions consume your reaction. But logically speaking, the character kind of should be doing both at the same time, because, like, if you, like I already said, if you sit there and think about how Counterspell would in-universe work, like, I mean, doesn't it,
kind of
I
just
mean,
makes
it makes more sense to actually know what they're casting and counter appropriately, and not just do a random thing and then have it randomly maybe do kind of a thing. It just doesn't, by raw, it doesn't make sense. That's kind of the problem.
um, no, yeah, the way that I think, the way that I think that we'll end up doing that. Although I have to see what some other DMs say, because that's actually a question I'd forgotten about. But I did ask another DM friend of mine whose opinion I respect, and he would kind of just gave me like a weird face and was like, I don't know exactly. I'm gonna have to look back into my notes for that. So it's a good question. What I think personally is that you should, whenever a magician is going to make a spell, that you just roll. That if your passive perception is high enough to be able to overhear what he's saying, which I have background mechanics that determines whether passive perception lets you overhear things. If your passive perception is high enough, you can make either you just intuitively do it, you intuitively know, or you make a roll to see if you know what it is exactly that.
See, this is why I wanted to talk to you about it, because I'm not gonna lie, you are the single only person I have seen that actually even mentioned using perception at all. Everyone else is just like, make an Arcana check to try and figure it out. Varying degrees of success are allowed, and then, based on the knowledge you acquire, choose to or to not counterspell, to or to not upcast it. That's kind of the general consensus I've personally come across. I honestly haven't seen a single person mention using perception at all, if I'm being honest with you.
Really?
I honestly have not seen a single mention. Maybe I missed it when I was reading things, but I haven't seen a single person even bring it up. Everyone was just like,
they might not have directly mentioned it, but I will say a lot of DMs have, at least if I understand correctly, a lot of people have background mechanics for whether or not you can, like whether or not things are overheard. Like for example, there was this one dude that did a really stealth-based campaign, and all of the passive perceptions, I think, represented 1 foot. Like each point in passive perception represented a foot. So like, if you had a passive perception of 15, and someone was 15 feet away from you, you could just automatically overhear what they were talking about, for example. Obviously, distances are going to be a whole lot larger in, a fight, but also in a fight, you're going to be a whole lot more heightened sense paying attention to things. So, honestly, I I did do a little bit of looking into it, but the people that I asked for advice still haven't gotten back to me on it. So until I guess if you really haven't heard of anybody else using passive perception, even though that kind of makes sense to me, we can just kind of roll with what.
I mean, it's not like I would even get counterspell for 2 more levels, so it's not like there's not ample time to come to a conclusion. I'm just saying that I haven't seen a single person mention it, and to me, honestly, thought never crossed my mind, because I was just like, oh, dude, he's casting a spell, like, unless he's, subtle spelling it or trying to be particularly sneaky. Like, there are very distinct motions and distinct, like, arcane words for spells that you can try and mask them and brush off your spell casting as doing something else to someone that wouldn't get it, but to someone that does get it, that's harder and also not something most people would try and do mid-combat. Unless they're, like, expecting to be counterspelled and they're trying to off-do it, but then it's like a meta game where you're trying to out-metagame the other, and it basically just becomes Dark Souls PvP where the first person to move, like, loses, and that's just really, really weird, and nobody has a good time with that. Trust me.
Well, okay. Sure. That makes sense, but as you said, in that case, I probably won't use passive perception then.
So I mean, there's like, because I mean, the whole point is to like make I mean, not that you have to make a check, but like if you want to make a check, like Arcana is kind of like the go-to one because magic.
Yeah, because that makes sense. Because magic, yeah.
It's like, all right, you did this well, so you know the name of the spell. You did this well, you know the name and its level. Or, et cetera, Like the two main things to kind of get out of it are what's the name of the spell and what level is it being cast. That's kind of like the main point of trying to do it, being like, oh, okay, he's casting Fireball and he's upcasting at 5th level. I should probably upcast my counter spell to appropriately counter it, because the motions and the words aren't quite the same. Like the baseline formula for the spell is the same, but it comes out stronger. So the formula has to be slightly different. So you can try and like see those subtle differences in the casting, and then so you appropriately change your counter to appropriately counter.
Yeah. So one thing I'm curious. This is the last thing that I'm going to mention about this, because we do need to get back into it. But one thing I was curious about from you was one thing that I've... What?
From me?
Yeah.
Wait, like me the person or me the character?
No, from you the person, as in talking about mechanics. You the person.
What's poppin'?
Is that I was talking to some guys the other day, and they were talking about how they didn't think that doing counter spells was handy enough. Like, counter spell is a cool spell and all, but they wanted to add more depth, more interesting, things to it. So what they did is that oh shoot, dang it. What they did is that they added a mechanic to where once you become adept in a spell, and being adept in the spell is being... So like after you get the spell, after you originally reach that spell level, one more level up after that.
So I guess whatever. So what? Like what the spells you get at 20th level, you just can't become adept at. Or...
Well, you couldn't counterspell. So let me say what. Actually, no. For the record, you can actually be a higher level than 20.
Well, I mean, just like standard stuff only goes to 20. I know there's stuff past it, but that's like epic stuff, and it gets weird.
Yeah. Anyway. Jeez.
Yeah. So what's this adept thing?
So the point of it is that they... Sorry, my mind's going scatterbrained right now.
You need a minute?
The point of it is that you can use, like, let's say you could cast Fireball, right? And the other dude's casting Fireball. You could use a spell slot to cast what is basically an anti-Fireball, and use one of your Fireball spell slots to counter the enemy's Fireball.
So basically, removing the spell counterspell and making counterspell just a base caster's mechanic.
Yeah, no. For example, like, counterspell. I think in what they said in these situations is that if counterspell is just a general spell counter for all spells, but if you know the spell, and if you're able to detect successfully through an Arcana check that the enemy spellcaster is indeed casting that spell, then you can cast an anti-spell using your spell slot.
Using the same slot as whatever they're casting.
Yeah.
What if they're upcasting their Fireball? Do you use a 3rd level slot or an upcasted slot of appropriate level? Because that's already exactly what Counterspell does. That's like literally exactly what Counterspell does. It sounds to me like they're more or less making it to where Counterspell's not a spell, and instead, oh, you're a caster, you can perform the Counterspell function just because you're a caster.
Oh, okay.
That kind of sounds more like what it's like, because otherwise it just sounds like a really fancy way to say I cast Counterspell, which is fine, I'm all for flavor, but like, mechanically
okay,
it doesn't seem like
I might
it's
have
that much
misunderstood
different.
what they're talking about then. I'll have to get asked for clarification on.
I mean, it just sounds like maybe... The only point I could see is if you have access to the spell yourself, you can... And then the enemy upcasted that spell, you could counterspell using that spell's base level slot instead. That would be the only real point I could see. Otherwise, that's literally just counterspell with the... kind of, I guess, ruling that I kind of offered up there in Discord, way up there, that I could go search for later, and that a lot of people were suggesting, is that, yeah, like, if the spell's on your spell list, you like get advantage on the check. That's just basically, it's like, it's not exactly the same thing, but it's really close.
Anyway, we can talk more about this later. Anyway, so, anything else
Back to
before
the
we
action?
jump?
Nope, let's go. Jumpity jump,
Okay.
jumpity jump.
I just want you to know there are 2 people that can't hear you, David, because they're both deafened.
What?
Yeah, Electra and Liz are both deafened, so they can't hear you. And one of them is also upstairs, and the other one is in your kitchen. I think. Unless she moved. I wouldn't know.
Well, I guess we have to technically wait for Dex, even though that's kind of annoying.
Oh my goodness.
Whatever, though.
I'm gonna add everyone real quick.
You're gonna what?
Well, it's a damn good thing I didn't leave this server once.
Yep. I know, right?
Like, you just keep coming in and out, just like...
I just did that because I needed to focus, honestly.
Oh, does Minecraft help you focus?
No. No, that's not what I was trying to say, but, you know, whatever. Anyway.
Oh no, Dave. I think that's exactly what you're trying to say.
That's... what's the thing? In fact, I'm pretty sure that's the opposite of what I'm saying.
What's the
No,
what?
No. That's exactly what you were saying, Dave.
Yo.
Welcome back.
Yo.
How's your mom's birthday?
It's good. She's already almost asleep, so.
Cute.
So, well, night, Mom.
Yeah. It's fine. Whenever it's my birthday, she'll come in right at midnight and she'll just jump on top of me and wish me a happy birthday, so.
That's nice.
So it's revenge.
It is, in fact.
You two are trying to just see who can outlast the other. Who's gonna cave
Pretty
first.
much.
Man, I wish I could do that to my dad. Whenever I did, the one time I did do that, I got punched in the face.
Oh man. Yowza.
Voice.
No. Like, me and my dad would do the same thing. Whenever we get our first reaction is to attack. So, like, do not interrupt anyone when they're sleeping, because the first reaction is, oh god, murder, gotta attack.
It makes sense.
Makes sense.
I mean, it does. I almost accidentally killed my best friend once. Because
Save that story for another
he
time.
hid under my bed, and waited till I was just about to go to sleep, and then he grabbed my leg as I got out of bed to go to the restroom, and I grabbed a knife on it. And then he popped his head up, and I was like, oh shoot, and I stopped like an inch away from his throat. Pretty good stuff. So as I was saying, y'all are gonna wake up from a long rest. Yawn.
It's gonna get up.
Hey, David. I just want you to know I'm a dum-dum and didn't look this up. It seems for a long rest you can do sleep or light activity. So,
What?
Really?
hold on, let me
Not according. Where do you see
let
that?
me
Because
pull
not
up
according to
the
what I have. In this
Sage.
here.
Let me pull up the Sage Advice Compendium and find it on here. I gotta search this thing now. Can I F3 this thing? Oh, I think I. Okay. Hey, whoa, whoops. That's. I just want to see if this got it in another section, so I know. Nope. Okay, this is the
It
only.
says it on Roll20 under long rest if you just search it. I'll put it in Discord.
But doesn't That's weird. I wonder what. I wonder why it says the opposite on mine then. Okay.
Hold on. Let me read this. Okay, a long rest is a period of relaxation that is at least 8 hours long. It can contain sleep, reading, talking, eating, and other restful activity. Standing watch is even possible during it, but for no more than 2 hours. Maintaining heightened vigilance any longer than that isn't restful. In short, a long rest and sleep aren't the same thing. You can sleep when you're not taking a long rest, and you can take a long rest and not sleep. So the point is that as long as you're not doing anything, like, as long as you're not being really active, like, so standing on watch is a pretty, it's not like super active, but you definitely gotta be aware and well watchful for 2 hours. So basically you can even sit there and do light activity for 8 hours straight, and it would still technically count. You don't even have
That's
to
weird.
knock out and go to bed at all, actually, oddly enough. I mean,
For mine it says that for a short rest, but definitely not for a long rest. But I don't know. Yeah, okay.
Whatever you wanna call
I guess
it.
that's fine. Except that wouldn't it describe. So in your case, Vale, wouldn't
there's
scroll
this
and
Sage
time
Advice
require-
thing.
Wouldn't that require heightened focus though?
I
For
mean,
your thing?
I don't think it does. As far as inscribing goes, I haven't seen a thing that describes it as particularly intensive. It's just kind of fiddling around with stuff and just being like, oh, okay, that's how it works.
Okay. I guess it's cool then.
Hooray! I mean, the other option is, oh, our long rest is over. Alright, well, now everyone rest for 2 more hours while, like, I mean...
See, in my resources over here, it says that a short rest can be that, but a long rest is a time where, you're sleeping. Like,
Oof. Your thing might be out of date then, my guy.
Yeah.
I mean, I hate to be that guy, but when Jeremy Crawford says a thing is a thing, it's really hard to say no to that.
not what I meant.
That is true.
I mean, if you're playing like book rules, that is, it's really hard to say no when he's like, yeah, no, that's actually how it works. That's actually a really neat thing he's got. He's got this thing called Sage Advice, where it's just like, hey, rules clarifications, because a lot of the things in the book are not always the clearest. And so they've actually got
really?
they've got like this whole big thing of just like, oh, here's a bunch of things where we've straight up just asked him, how does this thing actually work? And he's like, yeah, it works like that. Or, I would probably do this, but you don't have to, or, you know, things like that. So that's interesting. Okay.
Hmm.
Well, if that's a coolio rulio, goodbye money. I will now get rid of the Expeditious Retreat scroll. And $50. And I will add the spell to my list momentarily. I just spelled expeditious wrong. I'm a fraud. I've been exposed. I need to pull up the wizard spell list. You guys can go ahead and start doing stuff while I'm copy pasting. Don't mind me. I apologize.
Alright.
So what do you want to be doing while he's doing that?
Kodak. Kodak is just gonna get up, stretch, and do some of his morning workouts.
Okay.
I want to work on the shield.
Alright, I'm gonna look over at him and his shield thing, and I'm just gonna be like, so, what you doing over there?
Making spikes on a shield.
Oh, wait, kinda like how I did with his staff? Also, hey, you might want to check your pockets, you may or may not be missing a dagger now.
Oh yeah, Chris, you don't remember? Remember you left us one of your daggers?
We borrowed one of your daggers and we stuck it on his staff for spearfishing.
I'm gonna go spear now.
Oh,
Because this is pretty useful.
What? It was lunchtime, I'm sorry.
Can I have it back? I kind of need it for dual daggers.
You had 3, we only took 1, you still got 2.
I have 2!
Yeah, you only need 2 to dual.
No! I did not have 3, I had 2!
No, you had 3. What?
Yeah.
I'm 99% sure you had 3.
No, my character sheet, I've had 2. I threw a shit ton and left 2.
But you had 5 and then threw 2.
And then I threw 4!
Then you have -1!
And then I got 1 back!
Then you have 0!
No! Because I had 5! I had 5 daggers at the start.
Okay.
I threw 2, and then I threw 2 and then I threw 1. Because I didn't want to do both. I remember, because the one hit me, and hit me with 1 health, the other missed, and then on the way out, I tried to throw it again and missed.
Maybe I was maybe I was in the other room when you did that other throw.
Alright, I doubt it, but
That's
alright.
possible, because I don't remember that third toss.
Kodak.
I was probably just in the other room. Okay, never mind. Well, here, take your dagger back.
Yep, Kodak just gives it. There you go.
Well, now we need to go find a guy with a dagger so we can shove a dagger on your staff again.
I just probably just buy. I got these throwing darts. I can just put this on there.
I don't think a dart's the same as a dagger, Kodak.
Yeah, but they work for the same function. Stabbing.
Hold on, I have an idea. Dave, so like, how is this set up? Is it just like literally just getting tied on? Like,
Yep.
it's literally getting tied on like a shitty spear. Okay, cool.
Yep.
Oh shoot, I should probably change.
It's a pretty bad setup, honestly. It doesn't really work all that well.
fine. Freaking use 2 pylons as a freaking.
4,
Can't you use 2
5,
pylons
6,
on both
7,
sides
8.
and have it like a bullhorn setup? Wouldn't that work?
That is weird. Pitchfork? Okay.
Yeah, like a
Oh,
weird
whoops! I
pitchfork.
just put expeditious retreat in my cantrip section. Whoops! That's not a cantrip. Excuse me momentarily.
There's be like
I thought my
That's not
spellbook
a
seemed fucked up for a minute
cantrip.
there.
Well, that's alright. You guys ready to go? Continue the.
Are we ready to go at the spot that says we have to gather the party to continue?
The timeline box came up.
And we have Darkon here. Yeah.
Yeah.
You know what? I just realized something. Daniel got his character's name from a Power Ranger villain.
Wait, really?
Dang.
Yep.
Dude, feels Power Rangers, man.
Go, go, Power Rangers.
Power Rangers.
I will have the orb in a pouch or something.
I'm sorry,
somewhere.
I'm sorry I didn't hear what you said.
Me?
Yeah.
I said I'll keep the orb in a pouch somewhere and I'll just use the candle for now. I don't want to
Okay.
be too obvious if we're coming up on something.
Let's go, Big Bird. Onward to adventure.
Yeah, we're gonna go slay evil or something, I don't know.
I will punch evil with my fist.
And I will punch evil with my magic fist
I will sit on the
from
face of you.
20 feet away.
Yeah, then Godak. Yeah, Godak's gonna give you a fist bump from that.
I will sit on the face of evil.
I will fist bump him back, but I will not sit on the face of evil.
Yes.
Oh
Yeah.
shoot, I can still control Chris. That's not good.
No, that's not. But we can still control dark.
Oh yeah, and then I'm assuming Erky is your Padawan.
Yeah, it's a little fella right here.
Dude, no, he's got like similar armor and a mace. We gave him some gear, and apparently he also can cast Cure Wounds. He's
So what happened to Meepo?
Meepo's sitting on the throne, dude.
Yeah, he's on the
full
throne.
thing.
Dude, you missed it. He digivolved into champion. Now he looks like you.
Oh my god, yeah.
He Digimon evolved.
He literally
He has a sword,
he looks
a
like you
shield, and magic.
now. He has attained a new level of power. Unfortunately, for whatever reason, he doesn't know what that power is that he has. He just knows that he has some kind of power.
Makes sense.
I wonder if I should have cast Detect Magic on him. Yeah, well,
Why didn't you?
probably not
And
important.
it's because we saved Dragon. We got a lot.
Where is Dragon now?
He's like right next to us. He's literally right in front of us.
Okay, so who's
I
going
mean
to be
the character, the person, the actual person.
You mean
Oh no,
Daniel?
he's
Yeah.
Oh, yeah, no,
He's like
not
asleep
feeling
or
too
something.
good. Yeah, he's not feeling too good, so he's gonna go to sleep.
Yeah, said he was having some head issues, and he's got like extra family over tonight, so it's like extra Mexican sounding in his background.
Spy.
Yeah, Mexicanos. Alright, but yeah. I guess
David,
it
you
looks
wanted to
like-
know who was going in front?
Yeah, no, I was
Transition.
just about to. I was just about to ask who's.
I was gonna say, can I vote not myself?
Wait, are we
What the-
leveling up?
Oh,
no.
goodness.
David,
Uh,
did you put us on the wrong map, or did you just not change this part of the map or something?
No, look, guys. Just you're in the corner of the map for now. I need to know who's in front.
I
Give me a
guess,
sec. My computer's freezing.
I vote not me.
yeah, I guess me and Big Bird right now. I guess we're
I
gonna.
just
Yeah.
turned off Minecraft. My computer's dying.
Okay, so considering Big Bird's performance, I'm gonna say Big Bird. So this is a really tight squeeze. So you're gonna be the first to emerge from the cave. And y'all are gonna be in single file, so you're gonna have to move forward for anyone to
I'll be behind her.
sneak and get up behind you. Good axe behind her.
Not go to actually watch the back or something.
Oh, okay.
Okay.
In the back then.
Yeah, you remember the thing I told you about the heavies, mediums, and lights?
Got it.
Yeah, there you
No,
go.
keep the clerics in the back. Keep the fighters hard and hardy. ever hear that quote.
Okay, so you want to go next? That's cool.
Okay, well then I'll actually try Drake.
However, Big Bird, stop moving for just a moment, please.
Chris, I didn't know you had a higher armor class than me.
Do you want me to move up so I'm right behind her so you got room for the
Yep,
rest?
it's when I have my shield out.
There you go.
Oh, that's why it's 18. Okay, never mind.
Okay, I got that. Okay, who's next behind her? Behind them.
Nick, you want to go or you want me to go?
Okay. Well, once again, you're gonna merge from the cave. It's, you know, really tight
it's a cave.
squeeze.
Okay.
So tight.
And then we're gonna have
Should probably,
Drake on go.
yeah, should probably send Drake on next. And then Chris, and then Godak. That's my vote.
Don't forget about Turkey.
Oh, that's
Oh yeah, Urki's gotta like... Oh yeah, what about Ibis?
Turkey's got the back.
Urki and Ibis. Urki and Ibis can just be like in the way back. I guess.
And we can say Ibis is on your...
Can he be on my shoulder? I don't know.
I don't know either. On your shoulder, on your head.
I mean, he can't like... I mean, like, in combat and stuff, he can't stand on the same spot, so I kind of figured that was a no. Oh yeah, and the orb. The orb. The orb. This is kind of here.
Forward.
Okay, y'all can move now.
Okay. Oh.
Okay, I'm gonna figure out how to work with it.
Yeah, you good. You're in front, so you're the point man.
I think I'm moving the right direction.
Oh, my bad.
We gotta go
Move Drake
down.
on. Hey, Chris,
Yeah.
can you move Drake on since he's in front of your character?
I am.
Okay, cool. Thank you.
Oh, alright. Ask.
Teleport lag. That was.
Oh my gosh, is Jacob gonna be able to fit?
Yeah.
You just like tuck your wings in or something.
I'll just go sideways.
Stop. Everybody stop.
You're not frozen.
Wait, do we have to...
Okay, so...
Wait, do we have to drop and roll or only stop?
I wouldn't suggest rolling. Say that.
Permission to drop.
Big Bird is gonna take out his longsword, her longsword.
So, you're going to enter the, like a large cavern area. And
Oh yeah, she still has her
a
shield
big
up.
bird, a bugbear wearing a crown of antlers, is going to stand up from where he is sitting. And he's going to... Does anybody here speak Goblin? I forget.
No, nobody spoke Goblin. That's why we went the whole fighter route.
Pretty sure I don't. Yep, nope. Common Draconic Primordial Sylvan. Rip.
Actually, there's one person here that speaks Goblin, but he's not going to be able to hear it. So yeah, he's going to scream.
Oh, does
the-
Ricky speak Goblin?
Yes, he does.
Oh, interesting.
The bugbear is then going to take a. He's gonna move up.
Oh, hello.
Yeah.
Now I can see
and
you.
roll initiative.
Oh no. Well, this is gonna be
Ooh.
and a 1.
And a 1,
Hey!
a 2,
A
a 1,
skilly
2,
dilly
3.
do.
My
Oh.
freaking dice
Oh,
rolls
God.
are going to die.
Oh, God.
Why did it just lag all my dice rolls? Whatever.
Yo, Chris, chillax with the lag switch, my guy.
I literally didn't see them until last second. They all came out. Well, I saw the one up top, so that's the 19. I guess.
You want to just go with the 19, the first one?
Yeah, I'll just go with the first one. I don't know why it lagged it so much.
Here,
Okay.
I'll roll
Interesting.
Dracon. Dracon gets a 22. Oddly enough.
Oh,
I got a
feeling
23,
this
Rip.
round is not going to work out great.
It's cool, I got you, fam.
Okay,
Yeah,
let's
I'm
see.
gonna have to. This is gonna be really weird for me.
Do we... I think we've got everyone, unless... I don't know about Urki, but it looks like it's myself, Dracon, Godak...
Yeah, give me just un momento having to, pull
Can I
this
go and
stuff
take a
up.
step forward so that they can get out of the thingy?
I think we can already go past you. There's like this little area
Okay,
here. And we can move through teammates anyways. Usually.
Oh,
Yeah.
Unless there's like special circumstances where it's like Nabra, we can usually move through teammates.
oh, that's good.
I'm assuming it's a special circumstance, seeing we're in a tiny, cracked.
I mean, there's still like this area we can kind of sidle around.
Yeah, there's a little bit of.
So like we're fine. We're
Pin
fine.
around.
There it is. There's
What?
my pin. and
It's
everything.
not. No, hold on. That's not greens. That's not a nat. That's a dirty 20, not a nat 20.
Oh, dang it. There's a
That's a dirty
giant
20.
rat.
A dirty.
Dirty 20. There we go.
Dang.
There, man, that's a podcast title. Dirty 20.
The dirty 20.
The Dirty 20.
Okay, so we're gonna get Vale going first, oddly enough.
All right.
Followed by
So does this guy seem like he has obvious malicious intent? Like, does he have a weapon drawn and he looks like he's ready to go at her? Or
yeah, no, he's jumping at y'all.
okay. In that case, I'm trying to see if I can weave around like that. Can I go from there to there when I do that? It looks... I can't? Okay, well, I'll take that then. Don't mind me. Oh, hello? What do I see over there? Is that... What the hell is that? Oh. Oh, hello.
Is that some fellas?
There are multiple types of fellas down here, ladies and
Oh
gentlemen.
shit.
Yeah, I see them too.
Once I see these guys, I'm gonna kind of like turn back and try and like whisper down the tunnel and hope it carries enough for them to hear. Just be like, rats
Oh, no.
and giant ones at that. And then
So they're gonna hear the
been
word.
doing
They're gonna
before.
hear the word rats, and they're just gonna think that you messed up on something. They're gonna be like, "Huh, I wonder what he's yelling rats about."
Big ass rats, like the ones that eat breakfast.
thank you, Big Bird. Wait, you eat them for breakfast? We'll have this conversation later.
Actually, it's a bird.
For now, you, sir, Mr. What's your name exactly? And I'm looking at the bugbear.
Oh, I see. Oops.
Mr. Oops.
Is his name actually Oops,
He's
David?
he's not gonna respond.
Alright, suit yourself, and then I'm going to just attempt to orb him. Hiya! Rip.
Nope.
Gosh.
It'll like swing past his shoulder or something, like blop on the wall and just be like, hey, someone else wanna get him? I might have missed a little.
Yes, it's...
It's literally too early in the morning for this, you guys.
Here, I'm gonna eat me some rats.
Right. Yes, it's my turn now, right?
Dracon's actually next.
Oh, wait, really? When are you
He
22?
got a 22. I got a 23.
Oh, that's who rolled a 22. Okay.
He's got a +3. He's actually next.
Alright, go, bro. What
Oh shoot.
does Dracon do?
You know, I have a small feeling that Dracon would just be like, yeah, fuck that guy, and just actually run up and try and stab the shit out of him. Is it weird that I'm pretty sure he'd probably just be like, yeah, fuck that guy, I'm just gonna whirlwind him or some shit. We're gonna do
He
that.
probably would.
4, 5, 6, there we go. Get all the way around there.
Where are you, Urky? There you are.
And then he's... David, you wouldn't happen to know what weapons he has, does he? Do you?
Dang.
Oh, wow.
What?
Y'all didn't do to his character sheet.
No, yeah. Are you asking what weapons the bugbear has out right now?
I mean, I wouldn't say no to
do you
knowing
want me
that.
to? Oh, you mean
But I was more concerned with Dracon's weapons.
Sorry, let me pull that up.
But if you would like to tell me what the bugbear has, by all means. I am
Oh
quite
my
curious.
gosh. He posted his character sheet wrong. Are you kidding me?
Oof.
Yep.
Yeah, no, I clicked on it. It's like he's not. Yep, no, he's non-existent.
He doesn't
I don't
exist.
No,
I
his character
don't
sheet's
know.
there. It's just on his bio and info.
No. There's nothing on his character sheet. Is what I mean.
No, I know. It's on his bio and info.
Yeah, the one that's on bio and info actually has a couple things.
It has all his stuff.
Can
see
I
it.
wait? What if I
just
hold
can't
on?
read
If I do copy image and
Get
paste,
him.
Gotta super zoom into it. I can barely
open
read it.
original, and then let me zoom in a bunch and then try and read.
Yo,
He didn't actually have any weapons
Once my turn to
listed.
cycle, I'll literally just.
Oh my God.
Give him a sword so he can go ham.
He has no weapons.
Dave,
Wow.
What's my turn in the
Rakan
cycle?
has no weapons because his owner has decided not to give him any weapons. Good job.
Nice.
Can we talk about his no equipment? Wait, no! Wait, the ranger starts with weapons! The ranger starts with weapons. Time out.
Yeah, no.
Yeah, they start
Daniel
with
just.
long bow.
Yeah, he starts with weapons. Daniel just didn't give him anything.
Sorry. Apparently,
I'll make it.
I'm
I'll
sorry.
make it. All right.
No, I apologize. In order to keep consistent, Dracone left all of his was so drunk he left all of his weapons back at the bar. I gotta hand him some stuff.
Yeah, but I thought we said earlier when we found it, we had it in some of our gear since we had so much of it.
Well,
No, because Daniel.
No, that was the other
Daniel
thing.
no, you said, "Do you want any gear?" And Daniel said, "No, I'm good."
yeah, we asked him if he needed anything, and he said, and David said no. They didn't. Like, I was like, hey, does he still have his stuff on him? Did the prisoners take it? David was like, no, the prisoners didn't take it. But then apparently the prisoners didn't take it. But then he dropped all his shit in the prison room after he joined the party and just didn't have it when he.
How does he only have?
And apparently no one in the party has noticed this until now because no one checked his character sheet.
Yo, I have a question. Why does he only have athletics and intimidation set as his freaking proficient skills?
I don't-
I know I'm the skill king.
I don't
but-
think he did. I don't think he did like background stuff. So I don't think he's got the
he
background.
has a sorcerer background.
Well, I mean, I don't think he like put the stuff on in there. Like he didn't check mark it all.
I'm just gonna set this all up. Like, you know, that's not a dick move, right? I need to make sure. 'cause,
I mean,
like,
if he's does he already? Did you say you already had a background picked on there? I didn't look.
yeah, he has everything picked.
Like it says
Like, he
what?
has his alignment. He has his soldier. He has everything on
Oh,
here.
he has a soldier background.
Yep.
Can't see it anywhere.
I see it up at the top. Backgrounds.
Oh my God.
Oh, yeah, yep, soldier. Okay. Well, there we go then, I guess.
All right.
Okay, well then,
How much
as
XP does he have? Is he just 0 or is he level 3?
he's level
No,
1.
he has he's like 90 XP or something. He's been with y'all, so.
He's level 1 with 90 XP.
Oh, lol. Okay.
Okay, so what do you think would make more sense for Dracon to ask Chris for a weapon as he walks out, or to just run up and punch the fuck out of this guy?
Honestly, are you asking me what would make more sense for the character to do, or what Daniel would do?
They're the same person, David.
Because I'm telling you, Daniel's just gonna run out there and punch
We're
him.
gonna fucking punch
Yeah.
him. We're gonna punch the fuck out
I
of him.
got you. I got you. His personality traits are always up for a fight, so he's gonna punch it.
Wait, does it actually
Yeah,
say
yeah.
that? Oh my
He
god, it
says
does say
always
that.
up for a fight.
It does say that. Yep, no, okay, so, I mean, you're proficient in your own fist, right?
No. Well, it's 1 plus your strength mod.
No, for attack, not damage. Damage is 1 plus strength. I'm talking about attack chance. His to hit.
Is it?
Because he's got a 2 strength
say?
mod, but like you're proficient in that, right? Like it's
I mean, they're
it's just
supposed to
fist.
be proficient in athletics and survival, so...
Does,
Yeah, so we can just say.
does
let's
his
just say
punch
he's-
land, David?
What'd you say?
Does his 18 punch land?
Yes, it does.
He does 3 damage.
By the way, he only has 20 gold.
feels bad.
How does he have any gold?
Wait,
I mean,
wait,
everyone's-
what is his character sheet? Wait.
Everyone starts with money. Maybe he just spent some of his money
I
on some
don't
gear.
want to.
No, I mean like he was in the tavern drinking for so long.
Yeah, remember he spent a lot of money on booze.
Actually, that kind of makes sense.
He did. All right, it's the boys' turn.
Yeah, lower that bugbear's health by 3, son.
Oh, I'm just gonna make his character sheets, if don't mind me here.
You know, honestly, Chris,
I
you
kind
got.
of want to leave it.
I was gonna say, Chris, you would not be blamed if you did it. That's all I'm gonna say. I would not be mad at you if you did that. In fact, I
I'm gonna do
would. I would
it,
probably
yeah.
thank you. In fact, I'm gonna
Tell-
thank you.
tell
Thank
me-
you.
Yeah, I'd be
How
grateful.
much
I don't
fucking
know.
help? Does he have 11 HP? I
No,
can't
maybe
read
right.
that.
Yeah, no, he only has 11 XP. He's level 1.
No, HP.
Let's see. The Ranger's a D10, right?
Yeah, Ranger's
Yeah,
D10, thank
Then
you.
he's got 11 HP because he's only got +1 con.
Hey, Dave, but if I get in front of Big Bird, he won't get an opportunity attack on me, right? Or would he? If I get in front of Big Bird.
Oh, okay,
Nah, because
he's
if you just
supposed to
move
have-
straight
Yeah,
down
no.
like that, you never
Guys,
leave his range.
He's supposed to
What?
have 3 fucking skills with a Ranger. He only has 2.
Feels fucking
Jeez.
bad, man.
Easy.
So Godek's gonna turn and kind of stab him in the throat with his quarterstaff, trying to break his Adam's apple.
What if he doesn't have an Adam's apple, Godak?
Do they have an Adam's apple? Well,
What if it's a lady
Either way,
bugbear?
that's out of trachea. If it lands,
I'm sorry, ignore that. Might be.
gotcha.
Roll language proficiency?
Well,
Nice.
5. Is it still kicking, David?
No, yeah, you're hitting. Yeah, I mean, yeah, he's still going.
It's taken 8 damage
going,
total.
alright,
That's
bonus.
usually
He's
enough for
like
like.
down, but he's like gasping for air. Pretty sure.
Bonus, he's gonna go for an uppercut. Yeah.
Nope, doesn't hit.
another,
Oh, doesn't it? Interesting.
Oh, damn.
another infernal speaker. God damn it.
Yep. Dude, Daniel's an edgelord, man. Well,
Yeah, he said
actually,
doesn't it, right,
he's
David?
more like. No, he said it missed.
Yeah, it doesn't hit.
Okay, cool. Yeah, that's what it
Yeah, this guy's got a beefy ass armor class for some reason. What kind of armor is he
Oh, it's
rocking?
Pretty
17.
sure it's 17, yeah.
Yeah, Davy boy, what kind of stuff's he rocking on him?
You see what looks like hide armor. You see he has a shield raised and he has a morning star.
Oh, it's the shield.
Oh.
That's what's really doing it.
Can Big Bird just like lean over and like smack the shield out of his hand?
No. Okay, so
Yeah, go to. Yeah. So yeah, my turn's over. I'm just gonna get ready for. Oh no.
hey, what is Dracon's armor class and health?
his
13
armor
and
class is gonna be 13 because of his dex, and his health is 11.
He should have. Wait,
Thank
hold
you.
on. I don't think he's. Hold on. Wait, time out. If he's wearing any armor with a +3 dex, he should have more.
He's
than
not
13.
wearing armor. He's like, dude, he doesn't have
He's
anything.
not even wearing. Daniel, you're throwing.
Dude, on his character sheet, there's nothing in his equipment.
Daniel,
Is he effectively naked right now? Like, have we been walking around?
What do you mean
Oh boy.
effectively? You
Yeah,
mean
he's
actually?
pretty much-
Like he's supposed. Okay, I'm gonna tell you what he has and what he's supposed to have. As a ranger, he is literally supposed to have freaking some scale mail. He's supposed to have scale mail, and then he's supposed to have 2 short swords or 2 simple melee weapons, a dungeoneer's pack or an explorer's pack, and a confirmed longbow with 20 arrows.
Instead, he has his fist and.
Instead, we're running around with a
And
naked.
Dave, can his inventory just have a shit ton of
It's,
alcohol?
it's Chris's turn.
Yeah, okay. Well, okay, let's see.
David,
How-
can Daniel's inventory actually legit have a shit ton of alcohol?
yeah, just,
Yeah, just alcohol.
Oh, okay, I see him now.
We'll consider it.
Okay, I'm gonna go here.
What if
hi
he
there.
traded the barkeep all his gear for booze when he started getting low on money and he was like, I might need $20 later. Here, you want my sword and my armor?
Yeah,
Okay,
he
so,
starts haggling for
so,
booze.
so here's what I'm gonna do, Dave. I'm gonna take out my awesome rapier. I'm gonna stab him. Gonna stab him.
Okay.
Oh, the rat. Okay.
Yeah, the rat.
Oh, that's bad.
A plus early game help. Thanks.
Nope.
Oh, the rat bit Dracone. Okay. I didn't know that. Okay.
Okay. Alright, so
Dude,
then I guess...
the rat bit an entire cheek out of his mouth.
Well, Dave, let me just see how am I moving through that? Well, Dave, I'm gonna waddle away. Waddle.
No, that's
with my
gonna
disengage.
That's an
that one
action.
is actually.
What?
Let's disengage.
Yeah, I know. Disengage. I have cunning action.
Actually, you're gonna take
Six. I know.
Yeah.
I've noticed. I've noticed.
It dodged and it bit your feet.
Can we talk about the first thing I roll after I actually fix my dice as a 1? Thanks.
Feels bad, man.
Anyway, so disengage with my cutting action. I'm gonna go right here,
Okay.
and that's me, and that's it. Alright, let me know if anything important happens. I'm gonna go work on frickin' his character now.
I
Dang,
Captain.
I don't know if you should
Okay.
go back on.
It's now Nix's turn.
I kind of want to just leave him naked.
Do you really want to
I know,
around
look at
with
it.
a
He's gonna be
naked drunk?
naked. I'm gonna put in his inventory what he's supposed to have.
Look, I'm just gonna bonk him. He's gonna get the bonk.
Nix, would you like to
Wait.
explain to me how you got there?
You know, I was here. You know, you're right. It's fine. Don't worry about it. Don't worry about it. I'm gonna bonk him.
Okay.
Make sure you put your seasoning on before.
Okay, I'm gonna take the shield out and I'm gonna bonk him.
Dude, I'm so
Nope.
confused how he did this.
See, this is what happens when you take out the shield instead of putting on the seasoning.
Dude, he
You know, you're right, and I'm sorry. It's entirely my fault.
Hey, Nick, Chris, you're gonna take an attack,
Oh, cool.
and it's not gonna hit.
It's not gonna hit. I'm fine. I'm trying to figure out why the fuck he put dexterity saving throws 3 times on his character sheet.
Maybe he's just
No.
he's just that good at dex
with,
saves.
with Daniel, you have to literally be him. You have to take him step by step.
By another step.
The
That's why I use.
So
that's why I
what's
use
gonna
the
happen
dog.
is that once one of those rats is gonna take a huge bite out of Dracone, and the bugbear is actually gonna take notice. He's gonna notice that one of his the rat has done considerable damage, and he's gonna try to finish. He's gonna try to make another attack, which is gonna.
Oh my Jesus!
Well, he doesn't make
It's
it.
gonna hit. No, guys, it's gonna hit and Dracone's dead. Don't worry about it. Don't make him a
Wait, no,
character.
David, he's not actually dead.
No, he
No, this is
sustained.
more than
No,
half
he
his-
sustained damage twice what he is capable
Yeah.
of.
No. Hold on. So he's got 5 HP. His
Dave,
max is
Dave.
11. No, here. Let me explain the math. So first you take off the 5. He's at 0, and he's got 9 overkill damage. But he has 11 max
Yep.
HP, so he doesn't
Okay.
insta-die. He would have
Listen,
to take...
if you think I'm gonna touch the naked guy to revive him, you got another thing.
He would
you don't
have
have
to
to be
take
in range for spare to
12.
dying.
I don't know if you have to take
Look, here's what I'm
I'm
trying.
pretty sure we agreed that it was gonna be in range though, because it says like the range says 60 feet, but the spell also said touch.
For spare to dying?
Mhm.
It's really weird.
Yeah, no, I'm pretty sure the first time I cast it, Dave said that it would make more sense for it to be a touch, because it says you touch a living creature, but then the range was supposed to be 60 feet, so I just
I like how
spelled
the
touch
range
wrong by
works.
accident.
Can we just take a second and appreciate the fact that the range says youch?
Ouch.
It is now Big Bird's turn.
Okay,
Alright,
so,
Big
so
Bird's
Dave,
gonna
at this
go
point, should I
here?
still just frickin' do this, or should I just tell him make a goddamn character?
It's up
I
to
mean,
you.
I'm not even sure if it's worth your effort anymore.
I mean, he did like half the work.
He did no, dude. I don't know where he's getting his saving throws from.
Check
I don't
the
think the ranger-
check the
Just
ranger
link them
wiki.
to D&D Beyond, because it will literally just base create it with the player's handbook, and then it'll be done. It will
No,
give him
dude, I'm checking the ranger right now, and nowhere does it mention that he gets strength and dex as saving throws as a ranger.
Uh,
That's a monk.
let me take a peek at it. Doo-ba-doo-doo.
I'm so
Nope.
confused.
Proficiencies, saving throws, strength, dexterity. He gets both.
Oh, really?
Yep. I mean,
Is
he
this-
doesn't get any of the other ones, but he does get those two.
Hey,
what
wait,
is he
Big
saying?
Bird. Big Bird.
Big Bird, what are you
get some
doing?
grenade?
I am attacking with my long
No, but did you
this rat right
disengage?
here.
I'm taking that as a no. You're
No,
fine.
I guess it's a good thing he missed.
I like how it was like, oh no, our friend's about. Oh no, Dracon's about to die. Let me go just fight the rat.
Um,
Don't worry, Dracon. We're not
So
gonna
it's
fight
either I fight the rat or the rat.
So who will throw a death saving throw for Dracon?
I'll do it. I've gotten lucky rolls so far, right, guys?
He doesn't have to do it right
Oh, hey,
now.
look at that!
Oh wow.
Look at that! Don't worry, I'll mark it in his character sheet. He succeeded once.
Nice.
Oh, what's that about Urki? But Urki.
No, Urki just rolled really low.
interesting.
My turn. Seeing that.
No, it's not your turn yet, actually.
Okay.
Urki needs to attack the big guy right here, so that way it can die. So Drakon doesn't die.
Let me see.
Funny if he does die though.
Yeah. We gotta at least try, so we can be like, well, we tried.
We tried, but Danny, you really need.
Wow.
Oh.
Next time.
Not only does he suck, but he super sucks.
Dave,
Oh.
I know the pain. Don't worry.
Turkey Timbers is gonna like pop around the corner and he's gonna sacred flame the crap out of this bugbear.
Dude, he's
Yeah, he is.
literally you, Nix.
He's just a little me.
He's just a little gnomish you.
Urki is true next. There we go.
It's tiny Nix.
Guys, wait. Hold on. Discord.
I smell a
found
meme
it.
coming. Oh. It's a mini me. Now, David, that bugbear's not still alive, is it?
What?
Is he still alive?
Maybe.
Oh my god, bugbear, die!
How is the bugbear so
This
alive?
guy's got... Why does he have so much health?
Is it now my turn, David?
Is Vale already taking his turn?
Oh no, yeah, Bill.
Now that it is my turn,
Sorry about that.
I'm gonna kind of sidle on past here, step over the corpse. Why did it grab Dracon? Don't mind me. Let me switch that around. There we go. Just
Don't worry,
ease my
guys.
way
You can't
past
stop.
everyone. Come
You
around
can't
here,
stop with it.
and then David, I would like to pick up his kind of bedding thing and then throw it over his head.
It's too heavy for Vale to pick it.
Alright, I'm gonna try to pick it up, fail without getting to actually try, and then be like, stupid, come on, it was gonna be cool, and then...
Knock him with your stick!
And then I will not whack him with my stick, because I'm bad at doing that, and instead I'm going to give him a lightning wet willy with shocking grasp.
Amazing.
Yeah. Damn it.
Nope.
So close.
Should have spit on it a little more.
Oh yeah, where's Ibis?
It's gonna be Dracon's turn. He's gonna make a
He'll
death
just- he'll
saving
kind of move
throw.
over here.
Okay, I'll go again.
Alright.
Hey,
Oof.
failure.
Phil.
Bill.
Let me turn myself
Alright.
back on.
And it's your boy. Kodak's gonna go smack him. Hey David, describe his stance right now, the bugbear stance. Like,
Can he crouch shot him?
Well, he is most likely not a Republican. That's one thing.
Yeah. I mean,
what is this bugbear
What if... Yo,
political
That's a-
honestly,
that's a,
he's
like-
not really. He's against gay marriage, honestly.
Oh, wow.
so
This Nazi
you would call
over
him the
here. Alright.
opposite of a progressive bugbear.
Yeah.
One might even call it a conservative bugbear. Would that be the correct assumption?
Oh no, he's the one.
A regressive.
A Republican.
Ladies and gentlemen, politics with Godak.
By the way, guys, don't worry about it. Like, Dracon can't do much, but if he gets a vehicle on land, he's set. He's got proficiency in it.
I guess I'm gonna try
In
to see-
vehicles?
Yup.
Oh,
Yeah, wait,
also
what?
this bugbear also doesn't think that elves should vote. They keep immigrating in, throwing off the local elections.
What's this bugbear's opinion on tieflings?
With their fey and Esther.
Honestly, he doesn't really have an opinion on tieflings. He isn't around.
What's his opinion?
I would
on
like
orcs?
him very dead.
What's his opinion on orcs?
No opinion
On
is
what?
worse than a negative
On orcs.
opinion.
His opinion on orcs is that you should go back to where you came from.
Well, eat shit, you
Ooh.
racist fuck. And Godak's gonna go hit him in the
Yeah, let's lynch the
What's that?
racist. Wait, hold on.
Lynch the racist.
Guys, I don't think we're the good guys anymore.
Realizing that missed.
I think Justin
No,
is
we're
Christian.
so not. Realizing that missed, Godak's gonna go for a. Ha!
What the fuck?
Misses.
Daniel, what the fuck is hit points? He says the
Okay.
ranger has the ability just called hit
That
points.
hits. That hits,
Oh, that
Joseph.
hits. Oh, that hits. Okay. I didn't think. Okay. Damage. Ha! Yeah!
Darn.
He's dead.
Dead. Yeah.
Ha! Take that, you
Aha,
racist.
killed the racist.
No, I throw Mike today. I really have joined the Green Bird Party. Nah. The Green Panther Party. I fucking know.
Too soon,
Green
too
Beret?
soon.
Yep. There you go. Yeah.
Hey, Chris. One of the rats triggered an attack of opportunity on it.
I would like to stab it.
Try. You stab it. How much damage you do?
I don't know, let me get my character sheet out other than Dracon's.
Yeah. Well, if you're using your rapier, aren't you like 1d6 plus 4 in this? Because you're not dueling, right? Because you have the
1d8,
shield
it's a
out.
1d8 plus 6 because of my dueling.
I thought you had the shield
Yes.
out.
I
Oh,
don't
wait,
have the shield
really?
out.
Plus 6?
Plus 6, yeah.
It's dead.
Yeah!
Don't even do damage. You kill me.
No, wait a second. I also have my special attack for the advantage roll.
It's already done.
Let's just stab it a couple more times just to be sure.
Alright.
Okay, so after this, Dave, can I have a meaningful conversation with Dracon, aka I'm making his her character from scratch?
Alright. Wait, David, is combat over or is it still going?
Combat is over.
Hooray! We live another day.
Well,
Guys, I don't want to alarm you, but there might be some fellas down here. So
I
we should probably be a little more
I
quiet.
think you might be onto something,
Yeah.
but we can't let God know that.
What do you mean? Oh.
Yeah.
I'm sure he just hates the amount of dark vision we have in this party.
By the way,
Yeah.
freaking Draco also has dark vision.
Yeah, I know.
Yeah, because
Yeah,
he's a
he does.
tiefling.
Yeah, but speaking of Dracon, Nick, save him.
God, oh, but he.
Oh, by the way, y'all didn't see this the first time, but y'all do technically get to see this.
What?
So this is what y'all saw right before y'all killed it.
That would have been very good to see before the fight. That is a very intimidating image. Look at this. He's ready to annihilate your soul.
he's
He's literally going to eat your soul for lunch.
Look,
He's
Wait,
got some nice spears in the back, though. We should
yo,
loot
what
those
is that
spears.
big ass sword he's got?
Yeah.
So David,
Oh, it's a
So
great
yeah,
sword.
so y'all are going to loot besides the 20 experience you each gain. You are going to gain two spears, 6 jet actions. Copy pasta.
It's probably a good idea.
That's 20.
Oh, you hear that? Big Bird gets
how
more
much was it?
spears.
How much was it? Sorry, I'm really sorry. How much?
20
was it?
XP.
Thank you.
David, if we
add
kind
that to
of
2 character
just-
sheets.
David, hear me out. What if like Bodak actually went over to Dracon and
Oh,
accidentally
hey guys,
just
roll
put on his
perception.
neck and just press?
Roll perception.
I got you.
Everybody roll perception.
Dibs
got
on the
you.
greatsword.
Yeah.
Hey.
Oh! Oh wait,
That
that's
was
the
a
one.
D6.
There you are. Hey, better.
Chris.
Yeah.
Dracone is suddenly starting to look considerably worse, but you can't tell why.
Okay. Can I have more context, please?
Dracone is already kind of like lifeless on the ground, but for some reason it looks like even though that he is somewhat something doesn't seem right with it.
I wish to go. I wish to go down and look at him and go. What was he attacked by in the end?
A rat.
A
That's
rat?
it.
Oh shoot, don't rats have diseases?
Disease and shit. Yeah, something's biting at him in the end. I think it might be something from poison or disease.
So is it a regular greatsword?
Can't...
Or is it
I like how
Also,
Daniel's dying and you're just like, is that a regular greatsword or...
Dave, can I do a medicine check to see if I can tell? If
Yeah, I
it's
was gonna ask, can I try and
Sure,
check
medicine.
further?
You can all make medicine checks if y'all want.
Can I have all the weapons?
Nope, not until
Why
Draco's
am I
alive.
a cleric with these rolls? Excuse me.
I'm sorry, Liz.
Yeah!
Nico, please.
Why am I even the
Godak.
lore master?
Yo, what do I do?
Joseph
Godak,
always
you go
beats
down,
me
you
anyways.
examine the bite. You examine the bite, and it looks like a regular bite. Doesn't look like there's any poison.
Oh yeah.
Just keep in mind...
Oh
wait,
wait! Pause real quick. Wait! Pause. Don't say or do anything until I tell you to. Okay, now y'all can start talking.
Okay.
okay.
Godak looks at Dracon, kind
Jo-
of kicks him over.
Joseph, hold on. Joseph, I just want you to know that when you examine the bite, you literally had to stare at his ass, because that's where he got bit.
I know. I'm aware. That's a regular. That looks like a regular rat bite, because these rats over here don't look too diseased. My bad. These rats over here don't look too diseased.
Wait, what level is level 2?
300.
300. Okay. I was making sure because like as I was doing like stuff in here, he's getting pretty close to level 2. So.
Hey,
It'd be funny if he just popped back up.
And
What up?
it's mine using that spare to dying. Or
But then we're gonna be carrying around an unconscious body, and I also
Oh, yeah, no,
started
wait.
so...
Here's the idea. We can't let him die, but we don't want to deal with him. So how about we just spare the dying, then we like leave a bedroll for him to sleep in.
Okay, you know what, I can do that. And Nyx is gonna, instead of touching him with her hand, she's gonna kinda poke him with her foot. And
Oh, that's actually perfect timing. You're going to go down to touch him, but by the time you touch him, he's already dead.
Wow!
Oof.
I'm not
that's in
joking.
pieces.
Congratulations, touch a dead person.
I'm gonna kinda poke him with my foot.
You're gonna go down. It's gonna be obviously ineffective. You're gonna feel his pulse, and he's dead.
Well, guys,
Well, good thing I don't need to do this character sheet anymore.
We tried so hard and got so
Yeah,
far.
Everybody make a perception check.
Oh, no.
Alright.
Oh no.
Perceiving?
Oh, lol.
20.
Not good. Go, Nico!
Big ass raging bird.
Nico, you are going to see a dark shadow suddenly whip around the like move from Dracone's body over back onto the wall.
What in heck?
The moment he sees it,
Great.
Vale's head like immediately whips over as his eyes kind of like pull his head towards it. He tries to get a closer look.
It's necromancy.
Do I see it with my 20?
Yes, you also see the shadow.
I got it. I have a
I need it down here, guys.
Yeah.
When I notice this, I'm gonna be like, shit, more of those. And then I'm gonna produce the orb from my pouch.
Oh no.
And then I'm gonna kind of like hold it out in the direction, kind of like trying to use it to kind of force the thing to appear.
I'll just finish his character sheet so I can feel better.
Oh, shoot, give me 1 second.
So you can feel better. What the hell? We're supposed to be able to see those things when there's light. Come on. Show yourself.
Well, we did. We saw it run away like a bitch.
Yep.
Oh wow.
Oh, damn.
Yeah, no, that thing lights up a lot. However, so, okay, so that happens, yep.
I like how we have to explain to Daniel when he gets back. So hey guys, what happened to my character? Whoa.
Look, you punched a bugbear before you died, okay? It was cool for a moment. So anyways, does the orb, do anything? Does it reveal it?
Give me just a second, okay?
Okay. I'm basically trying to make it to where it has no darkness to hide in, assuming it is a shadow.
I know exactly what you're doing. I know what you're doing.
Dude, what if the shadow came from?
No, because I think it's already pretty from that dungeon where they appeared. I think it's already pretty clear what
Like
we're gonna try to have
how to
things
kick their
work.
asses.
Yeah.
If they have nowhere to hide in, they're a lot easier of a target. Their advantage is being ridiculously stealthy.
Yeah.
But once you take
They're-
away their
they're-
one obvious strength, they lose a lot of
Like-
power.
Literal shadow. So.
Wait.
Okay.
Uh, Guys, I'm worried. I feel like another shadow might rise from Dracon's body in a couple hours.
The moment I heard, oh no. What can we do?
Everyone keep your guard up.
Is there anything we can do to stop it? Like burn the corpse? No, wait, no, that's a shadow.
Yeah, I don't think that's gonna work. I think once it's set in stone, it's set in stone.
You guys want to wait for it to happen and kill it once it gets up?
What is this, freaking Walking Dead?
No, we would have
Are
had
we
to...
sure that they're gonna like possess him and he's gonna come up, or do they just feed
No, they
on the life force? Like, are we
No.
we sure about that though?
I'm pretty sure, Nix, if a shadow kills someone in a couple hours, a shadow will rise from the corpse. A new
Well,
shadow.
what if the corpse didn't have a head?
David, do
What's
I
up,
know if that is a thing that works?
That really doesn't sound like a thing.
Yeah,
Still, chop off his head just to be safe.
I don't
So-
think that's...
Right, because then they
guys.
can't see it. You don't have a head.
Hold on, that's
So,
not...
Hey, I'm gonna need you to, Vale, can you actually roll a dexterity check for me, just to see how quickly you're able to get the orb out?
Oh no.
Not very quickly.
Okay, so, you're gonna shine up the room. It appears as there's no shadows left in the room. However, doop-a-doop.
Shadow takes the orb.
I'm pretty sure if the
Shadow.
shadow grabbed the orb, it would, like, evaporate.
It wants death.
Okay.
He's dead. He's dead. Oh no.
Dave,
Um.
I have I wish I have a sunbird to stab Draco.
Draco Malfoy?
Skeleton warriors.
Go Malfoy.
The corpse. Yes, I wish to stab the corpse.
Wait,
It
no,
is
don't
literally-
stab the corpse. That's
Guys,
not how it
guys.
works.
Kodak's gonna be like, hey guys.
Roll initiative.
Shit.
Oh my god!
Skeleton warriors.
God, why do I even? Can we just automatically assume I always get a 1 on initiative?
That wasn't a 1, that was a 3.
Listen, it may as well be a 1.
No, David, don't play this song because we didn't know Drake long enough. Okay.
You didn't know Drake.
You can
true.
actually
Now-
quite literally say we hardly knew ye.
To be honest though, guys, like I feel bad for Dracon. Y'all just fucking on him for good reason. But you still.
I'm gonna say, you are all sad though about the death of a person. Like the fact that this dude kind of like came out. He came out swinging, and then
Dude, he
death.
punched the fuck out of that bugbear.
And he got murked hard.
But he punched the fuck
I'm
out
sad
of
for you,
that guy.
Dracon. I nearly finished your character that was already unfinished.
I mean, maybe we can res him like last time.
Yeah.
Guys, skeleton warriors though, and tree people.
David, you gotta play the Skelly song.
No.
Did you just say no to the
David,
Skelly
skeleton
song?
warriors.
One thing I'm confused about. He's supposed to have skill proficiencies in sleight of hand and stealth. Oh no, that's wrong. That's wrong. He's supposed to have proficiencies. Yeah, he only put his proficiencies as a soldier. He didn't do any of his rangers personnel.
He was given too many decisions, and so he just didn't make any.
Yep.
Oh wait,
That's-
I always forget to do this little dude over here.
Wait, the guy we killed was depicted with a spiky ball.
I'm glad me and Urki also have similar initiative rolls. We are truly
did
the
better
same.
than you.
Urki did better, yeah. Urki's better than you now.
Guys, I will walk my ass out of this dungeon and go. I'm officially only a damage cleric and no longer a healing cleric.
I'm a
That
DPS
involves all
cleric.
Yeah, I'm DPS cleric.
Dave,
Alright, then in
I'm
that case,
switching to
I'll be the...
trickery domain.
If you're gonna be the DPS cleric, I'll be the healing wizard. Don't worry about it. It'll be fine.
Deal. I'll switch to the trickery domain. Get rid of life domain. It'll be
I'll
fine.
be the tanky rogue.
I'll switch to a divination wizard.
Yeah, boy.
Easy.
But Nico, you sure you want to be a wizard? You can't even do arcana checks.
Fuck you, kill yourself.
Dang.
Oh.
Well, you
soon.
can't successfully sneak without actually dying.
Ooh.
At least I
Well,
lived
at least
through
I
my
walked down a
failures.
couple of stairs.
That's actually.
Does anyone want to message Daniel? Hey, thanks for playing, but
Oh,
I got you. I got you.
It's like BTW and
I
dead.
kind of just wanted him to come in. So
Hey,
another session.
Hey, don't worry. Your character
is fine.
Yeah.
Nothing bad at all has happened.
Fine.
hey.
Who's that again?
He's just sleeping. Forever. You can't play him.
What
Damn.
happened to the farm?
Coma.
David, what I kind of wanted to
Okay.
happen was like.
Hey, Chris. So you're gonna be making jokes about taking shots at dead bodies, and then all of a sudden, like a shovel's gonna swing down and like barely miss you.
Oh my god, did the skeleton actually attack with a shovel?
Yeah.
Question: What? I had highest initiative, sir.
Wait, that says that that's the robed skeleton. Oh, so that other guy, that one is a robed skelly?
That's
No,
a
that's a twig blight.
Okay, so just saying.
Oh, twig blight. Okay.
Davite.
Yes.
Oh, jeez.
So yeah, he missed. So I guess do I get to do my turn now?
Yes. Now you get to have your attack. Also, you did not have the highest initiative, but you know that.
And the
Hey,
group I did.
so
Well, yeah.
But not out of the enemies.
I did not say that. I said with the group.
But
What are you talking about?
what is that, Big Bird?
Sorry.
So the big guy that we seemed to have a mace in the picture. Can I take it off the body?
No. I posted all of the weapons that you get in chat already. Don't
I know,
get greedy.
I just need a weapon with bludgeoning damage. Everything else is slashing damage.
I mean, Godak kind of is only bludgeoning damage, so I think we're fine.
Why don't you
Yeah, I'm
have
also bludgeoning damage.
why don't you just have like a stone greatsword that's completely solid, like not sharp? There's your
Because she's not a
I
stone
have-
giant.
I had a
Beat him to
hammer
death.
and then I broke.
Oh,
No, there's like
disappointing.
that like in a Souls game. Called
I guess I'll just go with them. So let me see. So what do we got here? We got dummy number 1, dummy number 2, dummy number 3.
And then
More
dead
dummy.
dummy number 4.
No, dead dummy
Godak's
didn't
gonna-
even, like dead dummy didn't even have his character made. So legit though, next time he's making a character, you should help him, Nico.
I've had to do that so many times.
Nico, friends, bros before.
No, see, that's
No
a sad
sex.
thing. That I told. So this is what I told him. I said, here, I'm gonna help you set up your character, but you're gonna have to put it into Roll20 yourself. And he's like, oh yeah, okay. So he actually had a functional character. He just didn't make it functional in Roll20. So good job, Daniel. You're
But
good.
no, he didn't have any weapons. He doesn't.
Yeah,
he
he
didn't.
didn't. He
have
had a
weapons
functional
on his
version
character sheet.
down somewhere. He just didn't have it in Roll20.
No, dude, I have a picture of the character sheet he used because this isn't the Rule 20 character sheet. This is his own
No, it
character
is the
sheet.
Roll20. No, that is the Roll20 character sheet.
No, it's not. Is it? Yeah, because it's missing a whole layer.
Can you post it?
No, it's in the Rule 20 thing. I don't know. I don't. That's
Yeah,
not
yeah,
really-
yeah.
Then it is the one in Roll20.
Well, no, I'm saying like it's not the Rule 20 like in character sheet. Like it's the picture. It's the weird picture one.
Well, whatever.
Whatever. Yeah. All right. So Dave. That
I'm gonna
I
go
have
get
plans.
a drink. That's what I'm gonna do.
Let's go get a drink for our fallen Conrad.
That sounds. He probably has one.
David,
He probably
Godak
has
pours-
one.
David just Godak pours out a flask for his dead, for that dead guy. That's about it.
Not the time, Godak. Inspirational, but not the time.
Oh yeah,
Big
by the
Bird's
way,
like,
y'all can split this up later, but y'all are gonna find 30 gold and six things of whiskey on Dracone.
5 things of whiskey.
Can I take?
No.
5 things of
Can I
whiskey.
take-
More things of whiskey, you mean?
Can I please take some of this whiskey to make more Molotovs?
Godak's gonna be chucking down the bottle. What?
Not yet. We're in battle, dumbass.
Yeah, Big Bird's like, oh, sorry. Make that 4.
Okay. So Dave,
We probably.
Dave, can we turn off the
Yeah.
sad music? It's very
No.
sad that the drunk died, but let's continue.
It is sad. It is sad. We should live in that for this fight.
Rip. Leave. Rest in peace.
Okay, wait. I have an idea. Can somebody please chuck his body at the guys?
Yes.
Oh, don't worry.
Just pick up the body and use it as a
Sacrifice.
weapon. Just chuck it.
Oh yeah, the moment we find a cliff, we'd like throwing it over. Nope.
No, I mean use his body as a weapon and chuck it at those freaking skeletons.
Okay, but like that's the battle, Chris. What do you do? 'Cause you're-
Yeah, that's true. I should probably actually do my turn now, right, Dave?
Probably.
I don't know. Time for take 2, right, Dave? I'm gonna take my rapier and stick it right up their groin.
Sure.
Oh, wait, just bone.
Thank God I don't have that
the
one.
groin of a skeleton.
Probably still missed, but at least I didn't
See,
get away.
I just want to say, okay, so skeletons only have immunities to poison, but I just want to say they should really have immunities to piercing damage. But that's
I mean,
that's just me.
I mean, okay.
That's just me.
I-
It hits.
I was
you
gonna
deal
say,
damage.
David, you can give them like piercing resistance and slashing resistance. It makes sense.
Yeah,
to
don't
them.
they already have it?
No, they don't.
They don't.
Well, you should do that anyways because it makes sense.
I probably
Like,
should, but I probably should, but all the creatures that are inside of the dungeon from here, I've been treating pure. I've been treating everything purely as the creator of the mob.
Hey!
Alright, well,
Yeah,
here,
you're
why
just
not...
You're just gonna pierce this guy to death.
Just take off his.
Your rapier's gonna go right through him, and then not
No,
touch
like,
him.
it's gonna be the movie thing of like, I'm just gonna like go through him. You're like, you missed, Chris. What's wrong? He just falls over.
Yeah.
No, you stick the rapier through him, and then you grab it on the other side, and then pull it out all the way, and like the guard actually rips his body apart, not the pointy end itself. There, see, there, we made it work. But no, David, I was gonna say, if you're playing the dungeon, strictly the dungeon, by all means, but like,
Okay, so
once we get out of the dungeon, or I guess the module,
Once we
by
get
all
out of
means,
the module,
make
I'm probably
skeletons
gonna make
resistant.
skeletons
Don't make them
immune
immune, but make them resistant to piercing and
to
slashing.
piercing.
yeah.
Slashing
No,
too.
not slashing.
No.
Slashing.
No. Skellies resist slashing, zombies resist bludgeoning, and they're both vulnerable to the opposite.
Really? Bludgeoning. Okay.
I mean,
Anyways,
think about slashing apart flesh, think about slashing apart bones, think about cracking
You can
bones,
do it with
think
bones.
about cracking putrid, rotten flesh, that it's all kind of clumped together. You can't really bludgeon it that well, but you can cut it apart. A skeleton is the
Helps
opposite.
itself.
I mean, for mechanical purposes.
Yeah.
Okay.
See, if it was up to me, they'd be immune to piercing and then resistant to slashing.
I mean,
mean-
making it immune might be a little too rough.
Well, I mean, piercing. It's like there's a big difference between slashing and piercing.
I mean, what if you stick the pointy end in his eye socket and then he can't see anymore?
But I mean,
He doesn't have eyes to see with.
No, hear me out.
Already.
He doesn't then take piercing damage, he takes psychological damage from being like, oh god, there's a rapier in my eye.
He goes through phantom pain.
He
What is he
takes
telling you?
phantom pain. I mean, to be fair, some illusion spells literally do that.
I know. Alright, but yeah.
I mean,
whose turn is it now, David?
personally, I wouldn't make
It's
him
mine.
immune to piercing just because it might be, like, too mechanically, I don't
But
know.
speaking of which, there's a tree. We have fire. Let's burn the
Threatening.
tree.
Okay,
Well, I don't know
so
who's
Big
next.
Bird's going to go into a zealous rage, and part of the zealous rage, or he's going to run up, then he's going to go into a zealous rage, and part of a zealous rage is, oh wait, that's the end of the turn, never mind.
Excuse me, let me do my turn, and then I'll do my other part of my turn?
Yeah. But this is what the longsword does. And he's raging. She's raging.
Ooh,
okay.
twig? Still a twig?
So 15 hits Twiggy Boy?
Yes.
So, what exactly does Twiggy Boy look like?
Oh, okay, and
apparently he
That's
looks
what the
dead.
twig boys.
Okay.
And we're just.
Damn,
who's-
Electra, you and that sword are getting along pretty well.
It is.
Here, you
And
guys can
I
see
also
this.
Divine Fury.
Yeah.
Oh, so they're little, anti-Groots.
Yeah.
It's Shin Groot.
David, you need to know this while I'm raging.
Yeah.
At the end of each turn, any creature within a 5 feet radius takes damage equal to 1d6 half my level.
I guess I'm next.
I mean, but
I guess I'm next.
that's only like enemies, right?
Yeah, it's enemies.
Okay. I just want to make sure if I stand close to you, I don't like die.
Okay, so other Skelly boy is gonna step up, batter up.
And he's gonna make the mistake of attacking the barbarian.
5
He's gonna
feet.
make the mistake of
Hold on,
attacking.
that's fine.
Oh, he's gonna deal damage.
So,
1 point of.
so
Oh,
can
that's
you
5
even
feet.
cut the 1 point in half? I think it still does a point of damage, right? Like, it's gotta do at least one.
It does a point. It does a point of damage.
He takes damage too. Takes
Wait,
4.
why? Say that again.
Oh, the Zealot
I
thing?
have radiant damage.
When does that
radius?
When does that damage resolve?
Oh,
At the end
I
of
think
each
she's
of my
talking about on the
turns,
twig.
For the
At the-
duration
at-
of my rage.
Wait, say that again?
At the end of each of my turns, for the duration of my rage,
Yeah, no, this
creature
isn't the
within
end of your
5 feet.
turn. This isn't at the end of your turn, though. This is the...
Wait, is it?
No.
It's the Skelly's
This
turn.
is... Yeah.
Yeah. So
Ah.
the skeleton was already close to you at the end of your turn, then you could have done that.
Okay.
What are you doing?
Wait, what? That's not what it was. There you go.
Okay.
Please ignore the wall morphing.
Alright, I guess...
Hey, wait a second! Guys, what's going on with Big Bird? No, wait, what? Electra, what are you doing?
I was right here!
No, like actually, what is this, Electra?
Can I do that? Yeah, I can too, okay.
Oh, I have become one with the wall.
Hi.
Okay, but being serious.
My stealth skill has advanced so far that I
No,
am
but
the wall.
did anybody else see what Big Bird's character just did? Just so...
Yeah, like, that you went to the wall, or is there something else?
Something else.
I don't think I saw it
Okay.
then.
Okay.
Me either, man.
Oh yeah, and my soul is currently marked for endless battle, so it doesn't take any extra equipment to raise it from the dead.
Hooray!
You just gotta go to church and say, hey, bring our boy back.
I mean, well, they still have to be able to cast the spell.
That's it. They don't need
Yeah.
even materials. To just say, hey, alright, spell. Oh, you're back.
Yep.
Alright, but Godex gonna go see a
Wait, do
skeleton
I
boy.
take damage?
Took an entire point
You
of
took
damage
one.
because he sucks.
See Skeleboy. Doesn't like Skeleboy.
I mean, he literally attacked you with a shovel.
Black Skeleboy with the stick. Skeleboy takes that stick damage.
I like how your stick is better than his shovel.
Take that!
By a
Still
moderate
up?
amount.
Okay.
Is it dead or is it still up?
No, it's still up.
Okay, cool.
Okay, so out of the blue, a twig blight, a wild twig blight is going to appear.
Oh, is it gonna...
Dun-dun-dun-dun-dun.
Can I do my bonus action punch?
This is after the end of your turn.
But I'm not done with my turn yet.
Oh, I thought you were, my bad.
Nah, it's cool, man. Yeah. I'm gonna say, yeah, he's gonna go and punch it. Oh, yeah, what? That's
That's a hit.
Well, if the 17 hits, I think the 20 does.
Should I even roll damage, David?
Yeah.
Okay. Damage.
Yeah, now it's dead.
And now...
Now you end your turn?
Yep, my turn.
I
now.
end my turn.
Music. Yeah,
Wild
my turn,
twig
like-
blight, please.
What the?
Oh wait, it's my turn. Right?
Nope.
And it's gonna deal 5 damage.
So what does it do?
So where did this thing come from?
Good question.
I ask in my head, trying to figure out where logically did this thing come from. Like, eyeballs, did you see where it came from? I ask
It
myself.
looks like it might have, like, kind of... Because there's a couple of roots that are kind of hanging from the ceiling and from the floor. It looks like it might have come from one of these.
That
Oh, that's
would have
inside.
been nice to know about.
Are there any more similar to that, Dave?
I mean, this place, there's roots and things filling, they kind of pop through places, so I mean,
It's not your turn yet. Gotta go back to where you were.
Okay.
Big Bird is just ready.
I mean, endless
Ready
thirst for
now.
battle. She's all about that battle style.
Yep.
Exactly. Embedded into my soul. Imbued.
I'm gonna make sure that I am not rolling this wrong, by the way.
Go right ahead, man.
Yeah, that's right.
Does the tree have good decks?
Good question. Nope.
Does it take extra damage into fire, or...
It's radiant.
It's radiant. Yeah. So to answer your question, no.
David,
What is that, a 1d8?
David, can I accomplish the
Yep.
logical deduction of, lighting the tree on fire is probably the best thing to do?
Nah.
I mean, yeah.
Alright, good.
So,
Hey guys, we should probably light the
Turkey's gonna-
trees on fire.
boom. Dead. Yeah.
Is combat?
Never mind, it's dead.
Are we still in combat?
No.
Okay, Nick was just gonna sit on the floor and be like, "Good job, guys," and kind of have it.
Yeah.
When you guys turn around,
Ow.
Vale will just be sitting there cross-legged reading a book.
Yeah.
Babe, I want to go over to Dracon, and I want to pick up some whiskey and drink it.
I'll just kind of look up and be like, oh hey, you guys did it,
Wait.
nice.
Oh no, I gotta do one more.
Wait,
I want to take a
wait,
bottle
were we in
and
the middle
drink.
of something?
How much of the bottle are you drinking?
Hold on, let
I'll
me...
turn to Vale and I'll be like, I don't think anything happened.
As much as a single gulp will let me.
I don't think so. I was really... like,
Yeah.
man, come on, you guys...
you grab a bottle and you drink a single gulp of whiskey.
Vale, we should have played rock paper scissors.
No, hold on. We can rock, paper, scissors later. We were just getting to the good part. The action sequence was just about to start. Hold on.
Well,
Yeah, now we have 4 bottles.
All right, I'll bookmark it. We can get back to later.
Okay, so everyone is going to gain... What is that? Actually, I'm going to run the math just to make sure I'm not being dumb. I think it's 15, though.
Just
Experience.
don't run the math.
Thanks for the
Yeah, it's
XP,
15.
guys.
It's 15 experience.
Nice.
Thanks for the
Everyone-
carry.
Yeah.
Alright, so anyways, I gotta
Yeah,
take
good
the-
job, Erky Timbers. All of the NPCs are better
Wait.
characters than you people.
Wait, how much did we get
Because
for
you're
you?
the one rolling for them, David.
Yeah,
Wait,
do
okay.
a roll for Nick.
Can you roll for the
roll
whole
for
party and then have the party roll for the enemies? I think it'll go a lot better if we do that.
Okay,
Hey,
guys.
so how much XP are we getting?
15.
15.
Okay.
Anyways, so Dave, can I take the rest of the bottles and just claim them? Claim
Sure.
dominance.
Sure. Yes.
I will be taking these, and I sort of take the bottles off of them.
Yeah, good idea. Make some Molotov cocktails.
Guys, we're not just gonna leave his body down here, are we? We can't do that.
Yep.
Nope, nope. I was gonna light it on fire, and nope. I'm gonna pull out one of my Molotovs. I'm gonna light it on fire. It's his favorite drink.
hold on.
No, wait, but no. Shouldn't we like throw him into the river since?
No, dude, he loved the
Wait.
drink, so at least he could burn with it.
No, hold on, just hear me out. First off, we can't just leave him here. Second off, resurrection, question mark. Third off, God, can we at least give him a proper burial if we're not gonna do that? Fourth off, we need to keep an eye on him until that shadow pops out. I don't want that thing backstabbing us later.
Alright. So the
Alright, so what else is on the floor? Let me go check.
alright.
I'll
And
take
what
that
that's gonna
30 gold,
take us-
Dave. And what else is there?
That's it. He didn't have crap.
No, I'm
He
looking
had
at
big-
I'm looking at the other shit that was in here.
Oh, Big Bird has all of it.
Oh, Big Bird took all of it? Okay.
Yep.
Yeah.
Hey, Big Bird, can you hand me a spear?
Yeah, here you go.
Thank you.
What if Big Bird mishandled the spear? It's like,
How many spears do you have, Big Bird?
Hey,
let me check.
What? Who?
I have
Second.
2, so
Oh,
Dave,
what
we
about
got
javelins?
one.
What about javelins?
10.
10? You have 10 javelins?
that's a lot
That's a
of
lot of
javelins.
javelins.
I should really start making y'all follow
David,
weight
get-
limits.
I mean, David, weight limits went out the window a long time ago when they held 40 swords and nothing bad happened to them.
Okay, better answer. Big Bird would probably have the strength to carry it too. Let's be real
Well, yeah,
here.
and I have a box that like you put things in, and the box.
I mean, 18 strength
No.
is superhuman strength, so...
Yeah.
Yeah.
But even if she has the strength to carry it, does she have the room to carry it?
Or can we say we have?
Yeah, in theory, I do.
Alright. So let me see. So How many whiskey balls were left? Were there...
I'm just gonna whip my head around and turn the corner immediately. With the orb...
Do you have...
I'll say it was 5.
Okay, roll, You know what, yeah, actually I'm not gonna make you roll for that. As you whip around, the corner, you get closer and closer, and you notice that that Ibis's faint shadow doesn't seem to be changing.
Oh,
Like a normal shadow would.
I'm gonna...
This shadow is going to like noticeably be concerned and is going to make is going to look like it's going to detach from Ibis as you start getting close. It's going to kind of like slink up.
Are we still in free action stuff, David?
No, you're gonna get you get a chance to make one attack against it as it kind of goes around the corner. You can make an attack. You can make a ranged attack with disadvantage as it goes around the corner.
Is Big Bird still raging?
Yeah, I don't have anything to make a ranged attack with.
You don't? Okay.
Big
Then
Bird
it
has
I don't
disappears
have weapons.
into the distance.
Why don't
I thought you had a you have a spell, don't you?
Yeah. Spells, not weapons.
Oh yeah,
No,
you just show you.
don't you have spells that count as ranged attacks though?
Yeah.
Well, I mean, you can do one of those. This isn't you get a shot at it before it goes back.
Alright, I'm gonna cast Magic Missile. Fuck your disadvantage.
Okay, fine.
Yeah, you wanna play that game, son? And I am going to Radiant Flavor my Magic Missiles.
Mm.
And I'm...
Yeah, no, it's gonna...
For flavor purposes, David, I imagine Vale kind of holds the orb out in one hand. He's got like kind of like how you'd hold like a basketball, like with your palm down or I guess up, and it just kind of like sit in it. He like kind of has the orb held out, and then he like puts his fingers up to the orb and shoots the missiles through it.
Oh, huh. Cool. The shadow is gonna be let out a great. It's actually gonna make a noise. That's how much pain you just put it in, but then it's going to disappear.
Wait, when like cease existence disappear or like run away disappear?
Roll perception.
Oh.
Oh, whoops.
Your perception.
Hold on. Let me not roll my missile damage for my perception. There we go. That makes more sense.
It's going to hide in the shadows. It's going to like disappear around the corner and disappear.
Do we hear
You
the
can go ahead
screech?
of us.
I mean, yeah, you do. Vale is making considerable.
I'm gonna go check
You're
it
just
out.
gonna hear Vale go, "You fucker, get back here!"
Vadic's gonna say, Vel, what's wrong?
It's fucking shadows again.
No. Not good.
Yeah, this one almost killed Evis.
And we got...
Vale's just gonna suddenly think, how much fucking HP do these shits have?
Hey, Vel, didn't you say earlier that those things, if it kills someone, their shadow becomes one of them?
I mean, more or less.
I got a question. What if we throw Tricon's body down that
That's
lake we
not
found?
how that works. I already told you.
No.
Okay, well, question.
He was already killed by the shadow. A shadow is rising from his corpse later. Period. End of story. You're not stopping that.
No, I'm saying,
Hey,
is the shadow that's risen a exact copy of his body?
What? No, it's one of those things that we killed earlier. It's not like a dark version of him. It's literally just like a weird undead creature thing.
Okay, I'm confused.
David, can I tell how many hit points these guys have? They must be some thick boys.
Nope, you do not know.
I don't know. Okay.
I did the mental math.
Because I'm thinking
I
this
mean-
stuff in my head, and that's really weird.
I guess
You've
I think
only-
it's like 16.
Because I know,
Like 16 or
because
17?
that one rapier stab, which I think did 14, killed it. My orb killed it. 10 radiant should be 20, which should be more than 14, which should kill it. Unless they don't all have the same HP.
Unless what?
I said unless they all don't have the same HP, because 20 is bigger than 14.
I don't know, it's
David,
a
I
shadow,
think she
so
wants a
I
hair tie. I have a strange
I don't know.
feeling that your
I don't know,
services
where
may
is
be
it?
needed elsewhere.
I don't know where it is.
There's a couple lying around the room.
There's a couple laying around the room. I can give you the one that is current. Oh, there's one.
Well,
Here you go. Is this one of them?
Yeah. Wait, I think it's part of a milk jug.
Wait, what?
No, that's part of a milk jug.
Lols. I'm looking pretty good right now, guys, right?
you are just the best, David, you know that?
Man. You'd probably be better off coming here and getting it yourself, because I'm
Nah, I
blind.
took my
What?
pants off.
What?
Wait, what?
What? TMI, gosh. So
Okay.
disgusting.
I'm not gonna lie, I like zoned out for a second there. I have no idea what you guys are talking about.
That's a good thing.
That's a good thing. It's a very good thing.
Like, I have a robe on because I'm decent, but I'd rather.
Well, I don't see any hair ties, so I mean I can give you the one that that I'm using as a money clip.
I mean, you still got David beat. No matter how many clothes he puts on, he never looks decent.
Wow.
Shots have been fired.
So
There's a scrunchy.
what? What?
There is a cloth scrunchie up by my bedside.
Okay. I mean, there's the one that's on my money roll, but I don't. Oh, is it this one? There it is. Women are weird. What's with these hair tie things?
You know, if you had long hair, David, you'd understand.
I've actually had long hair before.
I thoroughly disbelieve that.
Wait, what'd you say, Nico?
I said I thoroughly
do not wanna
disbelieve
imagine
that.
you with long hair.
No, he had long hair as a kid. It was like.
Did you have long hair for a guy, or did you have, like, actually your hair is long hair?
No, I had. No, wait. No. According to my mother, I had the kind of hair that girls would come up to my mom and ask how she got my hair to look that nice.
I mean, same, only they ask me, not my mom?
Like, I had hair as long and sometimes longer than the of my age, so.
I mean, I'm definitely, like, long hair is cool and all, but I don't know,
It was more like down to his shoulder.
I'm more like a medium cut. Like, I don't keep it long, I don't keep it short, it's somewhere in the middle.
That's all I am.
Cause like shorts, like, you gotta have enough to keep yourself warm, but not too much to where it's like a mess. It's like, find a good balance. That's me personally.
Yeah, I can see that.
Alright, well, I'm getting really suspicious about these shadows. Numbers don't seem to be adding up. But okay.
I can assure you that they do.
Maybe shadows just work differently than the other shadows I'm used to. I'll have to look that up later.
I
That's
think
weird.
they got like, what, 16 or 17?
Well, no, what I'm wondering is if they have vulnerability to radiant damage or not, because I know they used to.
Out of character, I looked it up, and they do.
Well, then I
No.
did 20 damage.
Out of DM mode? Out of DM mode? Yeah, but what's the max hit points that a shadow can have, Kodak? Would you like to tell the class?
You want me to tell them the max? Wasn't like, what?
Yeah.
Like if all the dies get max rolls, and then you just throw the con on.
Go. Let's
That's what I'm saying though, like, that's why I was wondering, either they don't work how they've always worked, or they don't all have the same HP, and it looks like, oh,
They don't.
it was the latter.
Yeah, their HP is 3d8 plus 3.
Plus 3? So
Yep.
they cap at 27.
Vulnerable to radiant damage.
So that means this guy has 1 to 7 HP remaining.
Alright, let's continue.
So we're gonna keep shoving that orb, right?
I mean, I still got the orb out. I'm keeping that thing on.
Okay.
Yeah,
good.
so what's the plan?
I am an orbular boy now.
That is great because I am no longer. Don't have that radiant.
Here, I'm gonna point at Dracon's body. Someone carry that thing. That way when the shadow comes out, we can just immediately kill it.
Fine. Carry him.
Thank you.
Thank you. Because Kodak doesn't want to say, like, man, those things gonna come out, and I don't want to be anywhere near his body.
Hey, can you somehow like program it so his body's on my back?
No. But we'll just say that you're carrying them on your back.
You can do a thing where, you know how you... Oh, excuse me. So if you hold left click and then drag the mouse around, you know how you get, like, the box to multi-select things? Roll
Oh, I didn't know that.
Yeah, you can multi-select and roll 20 and move collectively, so you can just do that.
Yeah.
Okay.
It's not perfect, but it more or less works.
Hey, Vel, what's Ibis's... How's Ibis's feeling right now, since that thing was on it?
He's,
On
I
it?
mean, been better, but he's alright.
Oh yeah, I almost forgot.
Never
Yeah.
mind, David forgot to say something.
It loses.
Oh yeah. I can't.
Oh.
On my
Alright, so he's feeling a little weaker. He might only have 10 strength left, but hey, don't worry about it.
He might only have exactly 10 strength left.
But hey man, don't even worry about it.
Alright, if that's what you say.
Alright, let's...
I'm back. What did I miss?
Death.
The
Why is
shadows
it-
attached to Ibis.
The shadow's being a bitch and it won't stay and fight. Like, it just keeps fucking running away. I can't sit
Now-
I can't
now
sit
why
here
is
and
Dracon
actually
moving?
kill it.
Oh no, we're saying Big Bird's carrying him.
Okay.
Yep.
Alright, let's keep going.
David,
Hey, would you like... I'm pretty sure you have control of that little orb thing.
oh, yep, there, let me just, wait, nope, that's there we go.
There we go.
Here, I'll make it a drawing again, so you can move it to wherever you want.
The orb?
Yeah, there you go.
Oh, so it's just stuck to me? Oh, no, it's not stuck to me.
Nah, but so the difference between a drawing and a token is that a token will snap into place and a drawing.
Oh, the drawing just kinda... Oh,
Yeah.
okay.
Hey David, can I make a perception check in this room?
Yeah.
I was
Get inside
actually, I
room.
was gonna say,
Sure.
David, do I need to specify that I always check fucking ceilings whenever we walk into rooms? Like, I'm sorry, but David, do I actually need to specify that when we walk into rooms, I don't just stare blankly ahead? I check all
Yeah.
walls, all ceilings, and all floors, and all corners, like a logical person in a
Sometimes.
dungeon would?
I don't know.
That's
Maybe,
perception,
maybe
yeah.
sometimes it's important.
Well, then, David, you can just assume that I do that in every single room, then.
Assume anyone
which
does
door
that.
are we
in
going
every
at?
Assume
single
everyone of competency does that in every single room.
room. Well, Dracon, at least you're moving around.
Hey Vel, did
Yeah, at
you...
least we didn't leave you.
Hey Nico, did you make a roll?
So as you all go
Oh,
into the room,
yeah, here, there, that's mine. And,
as you
Oh.
walk into the middle of the
Doesn't
room, this is
matter.
what you see. A luminescent fungus, shedding a violet light, cling to the walls and ceiling of this wide cavern. The air is damp, chilly, and the odors, a odor of decay looms over the entire cavern.
Oh, that's
and
not good.
A layer of earth mixed with rotting vegetation and the remains of cave animals cover the floor. Several varieties of mushrooms and fungi grow on the grow on the floor, as well as a few saplings.
Something about mushrooms or fungus or something. I was only half listening. I'm sorry.
It's okay.
I don't know
Could
why.
I-
I just like oh.
Is it safe to assume that those things, mushrooms, are poisonous, or?
I mean,
They look scary.
can I take a closer look at them and try and discern if they do anything? Do they have any noteworthy properties?
Sure, you can roll survival.
Rats. What was survival? Was wisdom. Excellent.
Yeah, these look like they'd be poisonous if you ate them.
Alright, I'm gonna kind of like look at them and then squint at them a little, and then I'm gonna pull out a random book from my pack. I'm gonna flip through its pages, and then I'm gonna turn the book towards it, and then turn it back to me and look at it, and then just be like, I have a feeling you're poisonous.
That's good to know.
Hmm.
Hey, should we
I'm guessing these doors are closed.
and like turn it into something?
Yeah, if we can't see through them, the doors are closed.
I'm not gonna lie, I was really hoping someone was gonna like look at the book while I was doing that. That was the whole reason I had that planned. Rip. It's okay, I'll try again later. Don't worry
Okay,
about it.
Big Bird's gonna knock on the door.
Hey, David, what is this circle right here?
Yeah,
Oh yeah, no, I'm sorry. The description doesn't actually clarify this, but you're gonna see some radiant light coming from over here.
I want to go check it out.
I'm going along
alright,
with
well,
you.
she's over there now. Okay.
I want to be right here.
So the radiant light is gonna be coming from the ceiling.
Like maybe a breach in the infrastructure?
Ooh, like a hole?
Revealing-
Or like,
More like
Can I
a
fly everybody
hole.
out?
can I
Like
stick my hand
like
in
when
it?
like does it
No,
look
I
like
mean like it's directly above you, like it's in the ceiling.
does
Ooh,
it
can I fly up?
does it look
Check
like
it
it's
out?
the sky that's out there?
You want to fly up and you want to check it out, Big Bird?
Yeah.
Okay, so Big Bird, you are gonna disappear off the screen for a little bit. You're gonna fly up. You're gonna check it out. The light gets more and more like things become more and more visible as you get up. Suddenly, your head pops out of the hole in the ceiling.
There's Nico.
And you see Meepo. He says, "Hello, friend."
Wow, that actually happened.
How did you get down there?
What?
How
What?
did you get to? How did you get to? How did you get there? How did you get there?
What?
Didn't
Oh
y'all
my
just disappear
gosh.
into the cave?
Oh my gosh, this is the hole.
I mean, okay. How's How's everything going down there?
We almost died a couple times, but other than that, it's great.
Do y'all need any
Come
help?
down with us?
I mean, sure.
Here's a rope, just like have one of your guys.
Oh no, you're good. There's plenty of vines covering around here. We can slide down.
Okay.
Yo, we got the Cobalt Army with us.
Well, there goes our
Yes, I like
XP.
Yeah, rest in peace, XP.
Rest in XP.
Rest in XP.
Don't worry, Drake calls not kidding, Eddie. So that's a good thing.
Okay, so Big Bird's gonna fly back down. I'm gonna choose to give your people a heads up about what's that's about to pop out of the hole.
Yeah.
I mean, can I
Big
see,
Bird, what was
can
up
I
there?
see vines
Hey,
covering
so-
this shape and put two and two together?
No.
Hey, so you
No,
know
the vein-
No, Bill.
Yeah.
Don't steal my
Hey,
thunder.
Big Bird, you might want to get out of the way, Big Bird. You want to step out,
Oh,
the
yeah.
hole.
Yeah. Okay, so this is the hole. You know the hole in the cobalt area where Meepo was? This is the same hole.
Yo!
And there's a bunch of cobalt.
Yo, we got. Oh no, our XP.
Dave, could I just like, Dave, can I just like I kind of want to throw a bedroll out just in case someone falls.
Okay, you can throw a bed. Where are you gonna throw it? Right, like in the middle?
Yeah, Big Bird's gonna lay out a bedroll too. Just in case.
Okay.
I'm gonna yell up, "Hey, we're gonna put down some pillows in case you guys freaking trip."
So
Trip on vines.
right as Chris throws a bedroll down, all the kobolds are just gonna all the
Oh,
other
God.
kobolds
Oh my God.
kobolds are just gonna kind of like gracefully be swinging down from vines into the pit, ready for battle. Meeple's gonna be like, "Hey guys, what's up?"
Yo, what's up?
Hi, Meepo.
Yo,
I didn't know that y'all were ready to come down here, or else I would have tried to meet you down here or something.
Yeah, we went through that. Well, we went through the cave, and it led us to here.
Oh, cool.
Oh yeah. Also, hey,
All right, well, now that
there's
that's
a lot of
solved.
Shadows. Watch out! There's a lot of shadows and tree monsters. And
What?
hobgoblins.
Shadows? Are you
Yep.
afraid of your shadow, Godak?
Yes.
You know what? Yes. At the moment, yes.
He's had 2 shadows.
Okay, so Meepo's gonna kind of like wander up to Godak and be like, "You don't need to be afraid of your own shadow, you know."
Well, no. Well,
Yeah,
yeah,
no,
I'm afraid of
don't-
my own shadow when my shadow wants to suck out my strength.
don't worry, we're not afraid of our own shadows. We're afraid of everyone else's shadows after they die.
Yeah.
Huh.
Which, speaking
feel
of which,
like I'm
we got one
missing-
right here.
Meepo's gonna say, "I feel like I'm missing something."
Probably.
Yeah. Also, we got a dead friend.
Yeah.
And he's gonna become... And something's gonna come from him in an unknown number of times, so get ready
Oh
for that.
yeah, Big Bird's carrying.
At this point, Vale will walk over and explain the actual shadowness of shadows to Meepo. That way Meepo actually understands shadows.
Okay, so Meepo's gonna relay the thing that you told him to the rest of the kobolds, and they're gonna act like they understand.
And this like also
And
includes the "hey, they rise from corpses" thing.
Okay.
So yeah, shadows. So anyways,
Oh, the line's not perfect.
Let's go open some doors.
dude, let's go become one with the door.
Okay, so which door's not being open? I'm gonna go open this one. Then. Oh, hey, Big Bird.
I was gonna
Let's-
first.
Wait for the army. Oh, wait, what am I doing?
We're joining the army. The army.
Oh, what? Oh my god, everything looks so weird now. Well,
Oh man, that's
So
weird.
which door y'all gonna open?
oh wait, how many doors are there?
Both?
2.
Two?
Both.
Do you want? Oh, okay, we're doing both at once. That's a
I
great
see
idea.
a hallway.
I see a. Okay, I wish to point out and tell Big Bird. Big Bird, I see bad person. See a bad guy right there. Right there.
Oh yeah, I see him.
He doesn't look too
Let's
nice.
not go through this door.
Yeah, can we just close the door, Dave? Can I just close the door?
Sure. You can close the door.
It's like,
I'll let
well, we're
you
just gonna
close
do a
the door,
nope.
man.
Dave, just close the door.
The door
Hey, what
is
you guys think?
closed.
Okay. Second thing I'm gonna do, I wish to I have a little bit of string, right?
Yeah.
I want to use 2 of my pythons that I have, and I'm gonna put it to the wall and have like a string out to trip it.
Okay.
Oh, make a makeshift tripwire.
Yep.
Yeah.
Nice-oo.
Let's go in the
By the way,
hallway.
did we end up making the Triton with the pythons? I need to know.
Not at the moment. I have a
Okay.
question. Does Chris tell everyone else about what he's doing and what's going on over there?
Nope.
Oh yeah, Big Bird.
Okay,
yelled out
okay.
this-
Alright, well, never mind then. I was gonna help you, but
Classic
okay.
Chris fashion. Gotcha.
So, okay.
I mean, to be honest,
mean,
like
I
I don't
feel
really
like-
hide it. I don't really
I'm
hide it.
I'm not gonna lie. I feel like the party's kind of missing something right now.
Is it
Kinda
Dracon?
missing-
I feel like it's Dracon.
Yeah,
Oh yeah.
Oh yeah!
Nothing's down there.
Hey, can we like leave Dracon to be tripped over by a tripwire?
Let's wait for Dracon to change and kill him.
Okay, so as you come to this area,
Oh wait, what?
Please get your
Oh, boy.
arm over here.
I am here.
so a
Oh,
rift
okay.
opens. A rift opens
Oh, wait, let
here.
me go.
It's debris-strewn floor, 2 feet below that of the corridor. No phosphorus fungus grow in it. The corridor continues past the rift. Through the opening, the rift has caused the shift 10 feet west. A number of 2-foot diameter holes riddle the floor of the rift. The smell of burnt earth hangs in the air. So I'm just imagining Big Bird just like threw Dracon into the pit just to make sure it's safe. like,
Yup.
like his lifeless body. like, I wonder what's gonna happen if I do this.
So
Hey, the
David,
best test
there's
dummy is the dead test dummy.
David, there's not like a slant or anything on this, is there?
Oh, what do you mean a slant?
There's not like if we like this going this way or the opposite way, like it's not gonna slide one way, is it?
No.
Okay.
God damn it. It's fine.
Welp,
I think we should start at the very bottom.
you kids, we're gonna find out what's past the thing next time, cause I don't want this episode to go on for too long.
Hey, want to see a
Alright,
dead
so-
body fly?
So okay, bye everyone. We'll see you later. Thanks for watching if you did. Well, you're a cool guy.
Oh my, Nick's gonna back up.
Also,
Oh, no.
leave a witty comment about Dracon and his death or
Wait,
something.
wait,
I don't
what's-
know. Okay,
What's wrong,
thanks.
Nix?